Everyone. So I've just finished recording a shamanic journey, which I was going to make 20 minutes and then, all right, half an hour, and it ended up being an hour. So at least. So, and it was quite intense. So I'll need to watch that one back and probably fall asleep myself. But my feeling is, even if I don't publish that, everybody that was meant to get the healing, because I called on your higher selves, everybody that was meant to get the healing from that has probably actually already felt it. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be really interesting. But yeah, if I feel guided to publish that, I will at some point tomorrow, probably, depending how late I'm on here. But that was powerful. So I'll just maybe wait if a few people are going to gather round. But yeah, basically, if I don't end up publishing it, it was a journey to free people from karmic situations. So yeah, that can be many things. That can be anyone that has a unhealthy hold over you. So anyone in your life. So yeah, it was powerful though. Basically, right, I saw clairvoyantly this card. I actually literally saw it all tied up. I'm just going to share this because I can't see anyone saying hi right now. And I was going to say people might not come on live, but people will come on live. I saw this literally right now. I bet that card's going to come out. And then I shuffled and it did come out, right? So all tied up. So that's how a lot of people are feeling. And I know this because this is people that I help. That came out, right? And then there was other ones. Hi, Charlotte. So Charlotte, I was just saying, I just done a shamanic journey to free people from karmic situations. So I was like, if I don't publish it, like whoever was meant to feel that healing will feel the healing. So, but these are the cards I just pulled after I finished it. Family, friends, and guides who helped. Playing it safe. So it was definitely for anyone who's playing it safe or in stagnant, stuck energy, and ascended masters. So yeah, it felt really powerful. And then I kid you not, and you see me do it in the video, I pulled Door to Romance. So I feel that this is definitely, I've just helped free people that felt all tied up to move forward with romance. Right. So hello, Dion. Hello, Charlotte. Right. So anyway, enough of that. Right. I'm moving up in the world. I have achieved a shout out on YouTube. Oh, this is Michelle, video description. I'm honoured. I really appreciate the code's many beautiful synchronicities. That was weird, by the way. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, thank you. Yes. Whoever, could you like the video when you come in, please? Because I can't see who you are, whether you're live or replay, but it helps circulate the video. Thank you. Yeah, it was really powerful and intense. And again, I'm saying, I don't know that I will publish it because it was really long, but I probably will. But it was quite intense. So yeah, if I don't publish it, if you feel connected to me and you give permission, just give permission now and you'll feel the healing. But yeah, if people feel things are suddenly able to move forward where you felt stuck, then perhaps you were included in that. I feel if you tune in quite a lot and you want to be free of difficult situations and open to a miracle, then you were part of it. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So that was weird, right? When I was walking along the beach earlier, and I actually filmed it at 1:44, which is my number, right? I was like, what? And I didn't mean to. I just noticed on the video it was 1:44. I just done a wee 60-second clip, and it's on my shorts. And it was just filming the sea and sending the healing. And then I noticed that Michelle had wrote last night, more of these, please, or something. And I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Thank you, Charlotte. That's yeah. So like, I'm not kidding. Like, I actually hear people telepathically because I'm pretty sure that's what, like, I've felt people's souls calling out to me to do a journey for freeing people from. Because again, I work with people that have been like, I can think of many people that feel trapped in situations for good reasons. So please, please, please let us know, let me know at least in emails or whatever, or messages, or comments, if it's safe enough for you to do that, because that felt powerful. But again, I've not even published it yet, and I might not, but I think I will. Right, anyway. So my intention to come on, I'll just scribble that out because I've just done it. I was going to do, we were going to play with the sexual tarot cards. I don't even know if they're called that. I think they are called that. Is it sexual magic or sexual tarot? Something like that. But it's because we're in Scorpio moon, and that's the sexiest sign. But we're going to do, it's Mars and Capricorn right now. So I'm going to do it for all the signs, but I'm not going to take 4 hours because that's why I couldn't move yesterday. So I literally couldn't. I done all my work from my bed and it was amazing. I spoke to one of my clients from my bed that I speak to each week, and I done my group reading from my bed. It was brilliant, just absolutely amazing, loving life. So and how are you guys doing? And if I've got energy after that, I'll do some donation reading. So, and what that basically means is, I usually, I'll put it in the thing actually, just so that, wait a minute. It's usually for donations, I'll do it's never just one card, is it? A couple of cards, and then anything that's more substantial, I'll do the long one. Well, not long one, longer, at least 5 minutes. Here it is. So I'll just put this in, right? But because I haven't done that for a while, so it's just in case anybody needs a message. But guys, I might not. Well, it just depends. I might not, because if I do this for ages, what does that say? It's not even got the. That's not helpful. It's not. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it has. I was like, it's not even got the link, right? Oh, I've done it in my fuck's sake. Why do I keep doing that? I've done it from my other. I've done it from my other one that I don't even do anything on, right? Right, there we go. So, pin. Lost my keyboard for a moment there under the pile of washing I'm about to fold. It's there, Dion. So you can just right. Well, what will we do then? I can do. Maybe I'll just do I might just do Mars and I'll do Mars and Capricorn. Oh, I can't decide. This is what I mean. Well, if there's people wanting messages now, I'll do it. Yeah. So basically, So you can donate anything and I'll just pull a couple of cards, or like say, if it's over a tenner, I'll do the divine feminine, divine masculine. And if you don't know what that is, it's me checking in on where your feminine energy is at and where your masculine energy is at. And then I usually do it picking up on your twin flame dynamic as well, because that's who I'm here to help. If you're not a twin flame, I don't know why on earth you'd be wanting to watch me. I'm joking. You might just like my banter. You might be nosy. I don't know. I don't know why I'm shuffling these. So I'll just hang out. Let's do some collective cards, and then that gives people a bit of time to filter in, and then I'll pick up whoever wants me to do them a wee reading, and then I'll get in and do the Mars and Capricorn ones, because I said I was going to do that. So, and I'm looking forward to see if I can actually use those cards and not be so immature. Did you see that short? So that I was like, what? But like, no, but seriously, when you get over what they're doing in that thing, I mean, it's like, well, okay. That's the union card. That's the Four of Wands. That's the 11-11. Like that is like twin flame union. So, but today's one wasn't very, it felt very much like whoever that is, which will be a lot of you either watching this, male or female, or your person, are overthinking, the thinking man. So whether it's a man or a woman, overthinking, not being able to see how happiness could come about. So, that would definitely be a few people that are feeling stuck. But the union was like there, it's possible. And then what the swing, is that possible? Well, they're managing it. Or what are you talking about, Charlotte? So it reminds me of that episode of Sex in the City with Samantha and that guy. Have you seen that? And going to say, what was the other card? The other one was, oh yeah, and then the other one was the Four of Cups. And that's usually where the guy is like, not seeing the opportunity that's been handed. And it's like, and then I like the one that's jokey of that. And it's like, dude, take the fucking cup. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, look at the shorts. So but anyway, so, and that's Scorpio wind. Scorpio wind's rough. Like I said that on the journey, like if you're not in a good place, that's like your shadow work, pain. It's just really deep feelings. So if you're running away from your deep feelings, it's not going to be fun. So, hello, Shakira. How are you doing? Oh, thank you. Right. So, and how are we doing? Did people answer? 21, something's coming full circle. Right. So, right, Dion, will we do a check-in? You not being immature with the cards. Oh, right. Laughed so hard when I watched that and you just turned it over again. I've done that a few times. It's like, the other one's like the comments got turned off. I was like, just as well turned the heat off my face over it. The comments got turned off. I thought, am I even allowed to use these? And I thought I am, because other people use them. But my God, it's just like, whoa, you know what I mean? Imagine that. Sometimes I would, like when I first started like Crystal Clear Visions, right? And sometimes I still do this, like to do the cards of the day. Like I literally have just woke up and I go through and like my eyes aren't even properly open yet. And I do that, but I won't be doing that with him. It's like, whoa, like I can't, you know what I mean? It's too much for it's just too much to work out. It's like, first I got to get over the shock of what's in the picture. Then I've got to work out what tarot card it is. And then I got to, get the message out in a minute. I mean, it's all quite difficult. So, but it's pretty funny. So, right, okay. So I'm just going to do a wee collective message before I do your one. So, Dion, do you want me to do that? I don't usually ask questions. I just tune in and see what wants to come through. But do you want the one where I do check in on your feminine energy, which is your allowing, your receiving, your still energy? I explain it different every time, but that generally. And then your masculine energy is where you need to take action, boundaries, all that kind of. And then I'll also pick up on the romance aspect of it too, if you want that. Or do you want me to just see what comes out? I'll set a timer and I'll just go with the flow. And no doubt your friends in spirit will gate crash. I can't promise that, but can I actually? Right, that's what I'll do. While I'm shuffling these cards, right? Oh, whoa, what are you doing in my head? Is that for Dion or is that me? I just got the strongest heat to my head, like at the left side of my head. So that was weird. Anyway, so, right, wee story. I was at my mum and dad's earlier and I was helping with my niece and I just looked at my niece when I said that. Like she's on a pillow. Oh God, I've got to, no, I can't show you actually. I wouldn't probably be allowed, but my mum got her put on this pillow thing. Anyway, and yeah, it was, so I was sitting with my dad and I'm just thinking, yeah, I can tell you. Yeah, I was sitting with my dad, right? And I was basically saying that about a year ago, like another medium had said to me that she was clearly describing when I was going to be getting a tooth out, because she was saying that I was going to be in a lot of pain and I was going to need to rest for a few days and all that, right? And I was like, it never happened, right? But that doesn't mean it's not right. This is just picking up on future timelines. This is like when I said the other day there that I found a journal that I've got things written down from like years ago that have still never happened, but I knew that they would. Some of them have, but it's like, oh my God, 9 years in advance. And then I've just come across it, and stuff that's in the book is happening now. So it's quite interesting. But anyway, this is a year in advance, right? And I thought that's funny, right? But I did go to the dentist not long ago, and I am on the waiting list to get this tooth out. Anyway, right, there's loads of stuff I can tell you about that. There was actually somebody else close to me who might be on here. I won't say who it is, but that, or be on here at some point. She had actually sensed my pain and went to the actual dentist, and the dentist is like, I don't know what this is about. Like, you haven't got what you're saying you have. And I said to her before, I went, I bet in and you're picking up on my pain. So that's how weird things can get around here, guys. We pick up on each other's shit. That's what happens to me when people are in my close circle. But this is the close circle now, because I'm on here all the time. Do you know what I mean? I actually have to stop myself coming on. I mean, like, I've got plans at the weekend, and it's like, I'm planning to go to these plans. And it's kind of like, it's like if I just like, sorry guys, I can't come. It's like, I'm just going to be hanging out on YouTube with my soul family instead. But it's, I'm joking. But you know what I mean? It's kind of like, yous are linked to me a lot, whether you like it or not. But basically, yeah, the point of my story is I was going on about this to my dad, and I was saying, oh, it actually came through from your best pal, right? Who's in spirit. And I just call him uncle. He wasn't my uncle, but we were close, right? And anyway, he's got a good sense of humor, really good banter. He often does come through to me through mediums. And that was who delivered that message, right? Through this other medium. And anyway, and then I was like, wait a minute. I was like, Dad, I was like, and that was it. My dad went, I'm actually wearing his jumper right now, right? My dad knows mediumship is real, but you know, he's like, he's a man. Sorry, that's sexist, but it's true. Like, you know, he's kind of, he'll pick and choose. Like, he'll proudly tell people around where we live, like, oh, my daughter's a medium, and like, kind of, you know, and do that. And but then he'll take the piss of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, when I like, so anyway, but I freaked him out a bit because I'm looking every time I talk about someone and there's a photo of them, I get drawn to them. But anyway, and I said, "All right," and I said, "That's," and I went, "Dad, actually, is his birthday not like?" I said, "I'm sure he's an Aquarius," but it was because he'd told me he's an Aquarius, right? Because my memory is shite. And I was like, I'm sure it's, but and we shouted at, and my mum was putting like my niece in the bath, and I was just kind of like, I went, Mum, when's such and such birthday? And she was like, the 27th. And I was like, oh, is that not today? And my dad was like, picked up his, I went, Dad, that's tomorrow. I think that's tomorrow. And then my dad picked up his phone to look at the date, and he was like, all right, Dad, come on. I'm not being funny, right? But I've just started randomly telling you this story about when that was channeled to me from him. Then you've told me you're wearing his jumper, which he doesn't do every day, but he's had it on the last few days because it's colder. And then we realise it's the best friend's birthday tomorrow. And also, by the way, I think he's made me dress a bit nicer today, because like, I usually cut about my wellies and my joggers and my jammies, and yet sometimes when the mood pushes me to make an effort, I will. But I just, because I don't know, I'm going to put that jumper on today, and you know, I'm going to put on those nice trousers because I don't know if I like them. Do we like these? Hey Dion, by the way, did you not have, when I saw you, did you not have trousers on like this, or am I imagining that? Or maybe but I got these and I haven't decided. I don't know if you can see them. The thing's delayed, but I don't know if I like them. Did I shave my legs? I don't know if I like them, right? But anyway, I just thought, oh, so anyway, the point is, I freaked out my dad. That was pretty cool, because it is his birthday tomorrow, and I just think that's amazing. So he might be joining us to deliver the messages too, and he's a bit cheeky, like your friends in spirit deal. It was just pretty, it was pretty funny. I loved it. Right, so anyway, right, what do we need to know before I do Dion's message? Now, Mercury retrograde is now in Capricorn, so I might be even more direct than ever. Man holding a coin. So there might be money coming towards you, or it might be an actual man bringing something to you, money, or does a man owe you money, or a person? It might just be money coming your way. Someone's got their power back from that journey because we've got the solar plexus card, third chakra, Archangel Shamuel. That's what that journey was about. 37 might be a significant number. It could be somebody's age or their next age. An angel of balance, yeah. So this is definitely from the work that I just done, well, facilitated there before I came on. Balance. So that's the collective energy. So yeah, and then it's, look, it frees people up to go in whatever way they want to go, but to not feel stuck anymore. So this can be all of you guys if you feel stuck. Door to spirit, yeah. And that's funny because it was like there's a door to spirit that takes people on the journey. Right, victory. Oh my God, I love it. I know what they're saying. Look, people are now feeling victorious and ready to take action towards their sun. Now look at that. The sun was reversed earlier. Now it's upright. The best card in the pack. You're free to leave the garden and the gate, because this is what the card is about. You've always been free to leave out that gate. You just felt like you were stuck. And no more of people feeling like they're in anxiety, stuck in anxiety. Right, that's lovely. Right, okay. Now let's do. Oh. Right, sorry. We'll do it. We'll do your message after this, Dion, because, or will I read this at the end? No, read it now. Right. They told me I read this like, I don't know, months and months ago on an Instagram live, and I couldn't remember what one it is because it's not obvious. And then I found it today. So I just feel guided to read this. So, harmonic flight, seeing the divine in the eyes of another, relationships with deep bonds, karmic connection, clearing illusionary projections, life-changing connection, transmuting dissonance, removing heart armor, being seen, and teamwork. This powerful image represents the divine we see when we look deeply into the eyes of another, or our armor drops. When we meet another being present in the moment with no stories, judgments, or insecurities. I felt a little overwhelmed and intimidated when I painted this card. I'm going to need to find the card because, I mean, it's talking about the card. I'm not showing you. I wasn't quite ready or didn't fully fathom the message. Then some months later, I experienced it when I was looking into the eyes of my beloved. So I'm gathering she's talking about when she came across her twin flame. Shortly after, I encountered the divine in the eyes of a stranger when space was held for this surrendered openness. When we see the person standing before us as the gods and goddesses they are, it is a reminder that we are what we perceive in others. But also when we drop into the mindless space of pure essence, we might see the world, seeing us, seeing them, seeing the infinite eternal, allowing all that is. Mindfuck. Many people are seeking their twin flame. As life-changing, world-rocking, and unfathomably beautiful finding this soul can be, it's quite possibly one of the most intensely confronting, trigger-provoking, and sometimes painful connections we can have. And that's why people run like fuck. You included, guys. Don't lie. Everybody runs. If you've found your twin flame, it's someone's usually running, or you're both running in different directions. Those who are most dear to us can bring us to our greatest growth. That is why spending extended periods with our family can be challenging. Yeah. When we can see and be seen, disarmored and trusting, we can come to deeper love. So basically, I don't need to translate it, you get it, but this is once you come to accept those parts of yourself, your shadow self. Absolutely, that's a lot of my work, healing people's inner child and healing people's shadow, listening to people's shadow, because the parts we hide, the parts that we don't feel are good enough, or the parts where you're like, oh, I can't be with this person until I'm perfect. It's like, nobody's perfect. You just have to accept those parts of yourself. However, this deepening process can trigger the release of outdated and unhealthy patterns. Thus, shadows may be brought to the surface to heal, and that's why we're doing this tonight in Scorpio Moon. When we feel safe in the arms of our beloved, our defenses yield, so we fall further into our hearts. However, fear-based reflections or projections can surface in place of deep vulnerability. Subconscious behaviors, including childhood patterning, can also prevent themselves. And that's why I've shared a lot about over the past year. I've worked especially hard. It could be argued that I've done that for years and years and years, like at least a decade. But particularly in the last year, because I was getting frustrated with my own blocks, like helping all these other people. And I was like, where's my own ones? And I really homed in on it. And I've seen huge shifts in my life since homing in on where my subconscious blocks were. And I can help you do that if you need that. It can seem as if our partner is provoking difficulties, bringing things up, and making it feel like our whole world is about to fall apart. Now, it says partner, but remember, use that loosely, because some people have met their twin flame and they've not been in a boyfriend, girlfriend, or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is, like relationship. There's not been labels, basically. Some people haven't even slept with their twin flame. Some people have met them online, so they haven't met them physically. You know what I mean? There's all different kind of dynamics, and some people haven't even met them. But this is, so it's only going to make sense if you have. At this point, we may want to retreat, but if we can be truly present, our fears can fall away, and this becomes an expansive experience. When we have a profound twin flame connection that feels beyond worlds and lifetimes, we bond with the other person so strongly that we choose to face the fire when we'd usually walk away. Or like I say, run like fuck. It's not usually walking away. It's our passion drives us to seek resolution, to heal ourselves, to overcome barriers, no matter how confronting it may seem, because our partnership is worth it. And when we can rise, we rise together. Somehow, incredibly, the universe seamlessly aligns the places the twin flames need healing. Their triggers may be synchronized so that when they feel uncentered or there's codependence or imbalance, it can be a very volatile space. And that's why I said that when you've ever been around to people that are twin flames, and they might not have been like, hey guys, we're twin flames, because they might not have even known what the hell that word meant. But you know, you'd just be like, I don't know what's going on with them, but there's a weird energy. And I said it's like being in the waiting room of I don't know what the PC word would be, but a mental hospital. Like, do you mean there's somewhere where there was, like a waiting room of somewhere quite intense. You just want to get out. Like, it's just, you'd feel like something was about to kick off, or maybe a hospital in a full moon. I don't know. And that would be particularly if things hadn't been resolved. If you're with twin flames that things have been resolved, you'd probably want to leave, because they'd just be glued to each other. Or not always. I know sometimes that aren't as much as that, but probably. If they find safety in love, they are willing to see and be seen. Their triggers can blossom into deep transformative healing for them both. This healing can forge the foundations for long-term companionship. Alternatively, this completion could mark an ending. Now, remember, I didn't pull the card. They just told me to read this. As the intense potency of a connection neutralizes, the relationship may transform into a different kind of unconditional love. Harmonic flight shows us that when we harmonize our energies with another in any form of relationship, we can soar to the sky. We can guide each other higher and higher by encouraging all that has been weighing us down to drop away. And again, like I say, that's really interesting with the journey I just done. What you see in the eyes of another is a reflection of yourself. This card may be encouraging you to look at the bigger picture of a close relationship. A perceived challenge may be an illusion or projection. This card may relate to family, teamwork, community, or ways you can harmonize dissonance for deeper growth. The bonds you share can give the power to transmute your fears. Put time and awareness into resolving karmic connections, or they will continue to play out. There may also be a life-changing connection on the horizon. Interesting. Right, I will shuffle them at the end if someone reminds me. And let's just see if the card comes out. But if you want me to find... Oh no, I can't be arsed doing that, guys. Right, let's just get into Dion's card. So, so where do I start again? Right, so for your feminine energy, what cards do we want to use? Let's use these. Yeah, that's me today. Been in a funk the last couple of days, but feeling better since having a client this afternoon. Good. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. Right, so. Right, Dion. Yeah, you did. Oh, right, you did. Were they like, they were very similar, weren't they? That's strange. And it's strange I remembered. Right. Oh, right. So there's your divine. So in your divine feminine energy in the subconscious, right, we've got clear sentience. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So again, what this tells me is in your dream space and whirling about under the surface, you're getting feelings about a situation or a person or something, and you're being given the divine breadcrumbs for where to go next. And divine order jumped out as well. So everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion to see underlying order. So what that tells me is, again, it's like you've just got this strong feeling, your clear sentience. That's when you get a strong feeling that although it's things like things seem unjust. And now I know, Dion, I know that like I'm putting aside what I know to just be like, because it could be what things that you might have said to me, or it could just be something else. But it's like I'm looking at the scales, and it's like you've got this feeling of what is unjust, and that it looks like you're being really hard done by, but you know that spirit is going to protect you. Basically, that's what you know in your subconscious. And then let's see, in the masculine side of your, so this is your divine masculine, your action space, but it can also be about your partner. So just be aware of that. Right, so, and this is in your subconscious. And we've got two cards again. Wow, great. Oh my God. Of course you get that card. Clear cognizance. Pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to you as they're answered prayers. So that's mirror in there. So again, you've got clear sentence and clear cognizance. So again, this is just knowing something without knowing how you know it. And I also mentioned clear cognizance in that journey I just done there. So really pay attention to your dreams, but pay attention to what you're thinking about in your waking life as well, and things that are coming to you, because it's your guides, it's your angels, it's your loved ones in spirit, because we've got hello from heaven trying to give you a message there. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of the worries and feel their love and blessings. So that's lovely. I knew that he'd pop in somewhere. But also I'm going to read it like this. So this could also be for your twin flame. This is like, they might be getting just sudden knowings about things and not knowing why they're getting that, but he needs to trust that, because it's going to be, well, answered prayers to something. And then I'm not sure if he's got someone in the spirit world there that he would be wanting to hear from, but that is coming in there. And I think with the story I just told, pay attention to what else I say. And as soon as I said that, actually, how weird, I just got a really bad headache. I don't know whether he suffers from headaches or something, or whether somebody might have passed through like some sort of hit, but it came like quite a strong headache there. Right, so in the conscious mind, oh, I'm just using the same deck. Oh, and that's funny, there's a wrong card in that side. Oh, wait a minute, there they are there. Right, wait, I'm just going to ask that because I'm quite interested. Right, first of all, what is it you want to say? Right. Right, we've got, there's no such thing as death and you've nothing to feel guilty about. I'm so much better now. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So we don't need to hold, talking about holding on, we don't need to hold on to specific words, but there's a lot about guilt there. Not holding on to guilt. And I have no more earthly worries. And sunflowers. So I don't know if I said, and don't be afraid. I don't know what that's about, but perhaps it's just about wherever you feel there's difficulty going on right now, like he's protecting you. Were the sunflowers significant to you? I think they maybe were, weren't they? Right. What do you want to say? Prosperity. So I feel Brett's saying to you something about money coming your way, because your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So he really wanted to get that across there. But I was actually just going to check, because I'm actually picking something up for right. I'm not going to say any more of that because I don't know. I'm just aware that I don't have his permission. But see your boyfriend, Dion, if I think I might be picking up on someone for him. I don't know if it's like, yeah, I'll keep those cards there and see what you say. This is really slow in here, by the way, the comments, but just because that hello from heaven is on the divine masculine side. Although the confusing thing about this is wait a minute, actually, in this connection, it's quite possible you are divine masculine and your boyfriend is divine feminine. Like, you know what I mean? It's just somebody's usually more in the other end because everyone that's drawn to me is usually, and then that would make sense it's for you. But anyway, you can let me know. Right. So in the conscious mind and the divine feminine energy, what have we got? What does Dion need to know? Hello, Michelle. How are you doing? Yeah, because that headache's went away now. I feel I'm picking up on someone in spirit that might have died to do with something with their head, or it's that, again, if I'm picking up for your man, it's like he has headache. It's something like that, but it's like it's went away now and it came on. Could be you that has headaches, mind you, but passion, right? I love this. I love this. This is you obviously getting the go ahead with things that you've been mulling over. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So this is in your conscious mind space of the feminine. So again, this is you mulling over. This is you with your Pisces moon creatively tuning in, visualizing, like feeling into things that you could do. But the problem is, we'll see what comes up in the conscious mind. If you don't actually take action to bring that to fruition, then you could stay stuck in the visualizing, the fantasizing, and not bring it about. So this is why it's going to be interesting what's just flew out victory. But if you decide to take the steps forward with what you're having feelings about, because you know you're getting the clear sentience, the feelings about what you could do, you're getting the sudden knowing about what could work out, you're getting the hellos from heavens to be like, do it, Dion. And then I feel you're also getting the loved ones and spirits coming in from your boyfriend as well. So it's pretty crazy. Thank you. I was just telling a story about, I think my dad's best friend in spirit, who liked to think he was pretty hip. I mean, he actually would have said it like that. I think he's like made me, I don't know, Grace, it's pretty weird. But the spirit world always do that to me. It's like, you know what I mean? I'm just kind of like, why have I like dressed a bit nicer? So it's probably because it's going to get warm in no time. And I've never worn this one before. So your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith, victory. So yeah, there is something about, and that was like the collective message. There's something like that wants to come to fruition here, like a creative venture, like something to do with work. And as long as you actually have a plan and you don't spend too much time daydreaming about it and you do something about it, I told you I was going to be more direct tonight because of the Mercury in Capricorn, then it's going to be a huge success. So, and I say things like that to you all the time, but it's because it's true. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So that one's wanted to come out there as well. Right, so we're going to use a different deck now. And you still here, Dion? I'm not seeing any more. It's so much slower on here. Right, in your headspace. And bear in mind, if anyone else is watching this live or on replay, I'm doing a reading for Dion right now. And if anyone else wants one, the donation button is pinned there. And then I'm going to do Mars and Capricorn if I've still got energy. I won't be 4 hours, but I'll probably be an hour or something. What was I going to say? But yeah, this could resonate with anyone. So yeah, just listen in. In the headspace of your divine feminine energy, we have ancestors. So again, your ancestors, this can be like grannies, great grannies, granddads, great granddads, could be people that you've met, could be people that you haven't met, wanting to surround and comfort you at this time. I feel because that's came out in the headspace, your divine feminine, it's like wherever you've been feeling a bit helpless or stuck, it's like them really wanting to help ease your mind and of worry and let you know that they are with you. Yeah, and acceptance, Rhodochrosite, but that's about healing the heart as well. It's like just helping you to stay present in the moment and not to feel helpless, basically, to call on their help. I can take that too, needing to take action on what's coming through me. Yes, well, Charlotte, that's because you're Pisces sun, and I could tune into, because Dion's Virgo, but she's Pisces moon. And I can feel other people watching this that are Pisces moon. And again, some people might not even know what their moon signs are. But again, that's something that, you can look up yourself. You go astro.com if you have your exact time of birth. Or again, if somebody's on a session with me, I can look it up quickly, or we could make that the session. Actually, that's funny because Spirit were actually saying to me I think I'm just going to have a session where I'm like, look, if people have had that actual psychic astrology empowerment and you want to just come on and me to look at what's going on with the current energies in your chart and pull a few cards and have a chat for an hour, I'm going to put something up like that. Because it really does help people. But yeah, basically, Pisces moons could be guilty of that. Very psychic, very intuitive. You could be having loads of amazing insights, downloads, dreams. But if you don't actually do something about it, it's never going to come to fruition. Now, I know that that's going for not only business, but that's going for love as well, and especially those of you that are twin flames, which, let's face it, it's going to be everybody that's drawn to these. That's the danger of these connections, is it's so addictive in the energetic and the spiritual realms, and it's so comforting that I was going to say you don't even need the physical person, but a lot of times that won't be a choice. Like your twin flame might be with someone else, or they could be in another country, or you might not know who they are. There's usually something in the way for quite a while. Or they're coming in and out your life. And again, I've said that before, like, couldn't be bothered with that. Like someone coming back and forth, it's just like, that would do my nothing. But each to their own. It's kind of like, but there is that problem, again, that it's like you could stay stuck in that for quite a while. And at some point, you want to face your shadow. Which is your trouble. You want to face what's difficult. And accept it, because again, it's accepting yourself again. So that's not for you, Dion, because you're with that's for whoever, right? So but that's important for Pisces placements, because Pisces is fantasy and illusion and daydreaming, and that's beautiful to daydream. But if you stay stuck in the daydream and you don't take action towards making it happen, you're not going to make the money when it's like business. You're not going to get your true love because you didn't bother to tell them. And then they go off with somebody else. You know, some people will go off with other people. And then the person will, oh my God, like, do you know what I mean? Why didn't I do anything? So don't be that person. But like I said, a lot of people won't, because they just like, it's just, yeah, depends on who you are. Some people get bored and they need company. Some people don't. Right. In the divine, not the headspace of your divine masculine. I've not done this for a while, so I confuse myself. We've got healer and we've got relationship healing. Ah, interesting. So yes, again, it's like needing to take action, like needing to take action with what is it that you are a healer of? And I know that you know what you're a healer of, right? You are very talented in many different areas, and not everybody is a healer in the sense of, oh, I'm going to hold my hands up and give you healing, or, you know, it's being relatable and being genuine, which you've got in, you know, bags of, and just having a healing energy and having a life experience that many other people haven't got, that's going to be able to help the people that come to you to, you know, for whatever. But that is about, again, this is about you taking action toward, because this is in your headspace and this is about in the taking action. And then relationship healing, again, I feel this is about where you're aware of where you need to not run away. Oh, this is funny. That's so funny. I bumped into Dion and I said something. This is about where you need to not run away in your relationship. So could we get your boyfriend here, or is he here? Is he listening? Because if he is, could you ask him if he's got somebody in the spirit world that I can try and bring through? Because I'm pretty sure they would. But it's yeah, this is about you staying with wherever the triggers come up for you. So we'll just leave it at that. Right. And again, that's interesting, because we're on the divine masculine side, and I am saying that's your divine masculine. So it's up to you to recognize what you resonate with more at this present time, the divine feminine energies or the divine masculine, or you may feel you can see that you're a bit of both. Right, so anyway, let's stick with these cards because I like channeling with these ones. Right, in your heart space. First of all, is Dion still here? Maybe she's been pulled away to look after her kid or something. In the heart space, we've got past life, Lapis Lazuli. So again, I feel you're having waves of past life memories come to you in your dreams. I don't know if you're aware of this, but you'll have heard me speak about that a lot, that I experience past life memories really strongly with everything. So if you don't get that already, look out for that, where it could be you and your partner, you're like, oh my God, like I feel like I've known you for like longer than what I have done. Or noticing past life connections with other people. Yeah, it might even be past life connections that are not so good. Like realizing, like, you know, like say you've got family members or friends in your life and you're just like, why is there a weird tension, but not a good one? Because like I've got people in my life that like, yeah, I've got like extended family members in my life that I'm like, I don't know what we were in a past life, but like, I think we were husband and wife or something. And I think like we didn't get on because it's like, they do not like me. That kind of thing. And then we've got, wow, healing. That's beautiful because that's mirrored, like, you know, mirrored energy. We've got relationship healing here, and then we've got healing here. So that's the headspace, relationship healing, the divine masculine. And then the heart space, the divine feminine, we've got healing, malachite, and that's a powerful crystal. Green is also heart chakra as well. So there's a lot of healing. So hope you're being very kind to yourself right now, because whether you're consciously aware of that or not, there's a lot of healing going on at your heart space right now, and your very sensitive, divine, feminine energies, which makes sense when you're a Pisces moon and a Scorpio moon. And then your divine masculine energies. We've got new beginning. Yeah, so this is really amazing for especially any work stuff you've been tuning into, thinking about. Like, this is a real thumbs up, because it's like in the heart space, we've got new beginnings. And see, this is a green card. That's usually heart chakra colors. And then pink, green and pink are usually associated with the heart chakra. And that's the action space, is like new beginning. In your heart, you want a new beginning. You're ready for a new beginning. You deserve a new beginning, Spirit are saying, because you're grateful, because you've been grateful throughout the difficult experiences and the difficult times. And they're working with you to feel worthy, to put your stuff out there. And you're not meant to work for other people. You're meant to be an entrepreneur, because you'll experience a lot of shitty energy, like jealousy and stuff, I feel. Twin flames usually do. Yeah, Mother Earth, grounding at this time. I'll feel another one. And life purpose, yeah. It's going to be a success. You just really needed this confirmation. You're going to be a success with your life purpose, with whatever it is you choose to do, as long as you choose to start it, because we've got self-love as well. Good insight. So it's about worthiness there. You're healing a lot of worthiness in the taking action space. Right, what do I do now? So I've done subconscious, conscious, head, heart. A wee message from Spirit. This is a message from the spirit world, or just your spiritual energy, and then I'll do the physical. This is in your divine feminine energy. I literally conked out for a moment. So weird. Oh my God. I should have guessed. Dion, I'm not going to lie, right? I don't know if you saw me saying, but when I came on, I just channeled a journey for an hour at least, but I think it was about an hour and 10 minutes, right? And it was about freeing people from karmic. Remember I told you I was going to do this, freeing people from karmic situations, whatever is going on in their life. And I swear, even if I don't end up publishing that, those of you that feel like you're stuck in any kind of situation where you don't feel like it's fair and you can't move for whatever reason, or people are at your energy, whatever it is, yous all would have felt that. So as long as you want to. So it won't just be, you know, but bear in mind, like, because I've just done that and I've come on at strong edge like that. So I'm not surprised that happened, but well, you can watch that on replay. That's hilarious. Unless you've had a long day, hen. Definitely let me know, everyone, like what happened. I think I will publish that video, but I'll watch it back before I publish it. But that's funny. Right, so in your divine feminine space, basically what I was saying is I feel like I've got someone in the spirit world that's not yours, actually, for once. Like I feel like I've got somebody for your boyfriend. So I was just I don't really want to do it, and like I don't know if he's opened it, I don't know if he's there, or I'll tell you the general theme here. Whoever it is, right? I feel I've got somebody that, well, it says it's not your fault. I send you love and signs through nature. I watch over you every day and remember me by the happy memories you created, and my mind is free. So I kind of feel like I've got somebody who struggled with mental health when they were here. And I don't know if there's a bit of guilt there about a bit of guilt there about something. And it's like whoever this is saying, you know, just tune into the happy times. And but it was just obvious it was somebody that was very close to whoever I'm talking to, because I watch over you every day and I send you signs. So anyway, we might get more clarity on that with this. Right, so in the divine feminine space, cleanse. Yeah, see, you've got healing in your heart space. Now you've got cleanse. Your body, this is what Scorpio moon's all about. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. And that's why you're conking out, because you're getting hit with some serious energy. And right now through me. But that's why you were called on here. Right, in your divine masculine space. I don't know if we'll do the Mars and Capricorn. It depends how long I do this. Oh, there's a card that wasn't. Stand your ground, so I'm putting it back in. So if stand your ground comes out again, that really is for you, because I just noticed it wasn't in the deck. Oh shit, there's quite a few of the cards. What does that say? Be proud. What have we got in the divine masculine and the spiritual? Synchronicity. Oh yeah, and then I've just said that message. Yeah, someone's definitely trying to get through to your boyfriend, I feel. Are you noticing the signs and synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. Fucking hell. Right, along with the story that I told at the start, and then me feeling I've got someone here in the spirit, it could be for you, but I weirdly don't feel it is. Like, I felt when it was for you, and I feel it's for someone else. So synchronicity. And because this is divine masculine side, again, I don't know whether in this connection you feel like you are associating more with divine feminine or divine masculine, but you swap in, and when I listen to you, you swap in and out both, but it's like someone is experiencing heightened synchronicity, and signs might be seen 11:11, might be any kind of signs, you know what I mean? Oh my god. Right, in the physical, and then I'm being pulled to sunflowers again, and there's sunflowers on one of those cards. Right, in your physical world and the divine feminine energy, we've got back and forth. Back and forth, but I've pulled it in reverse. I think this is about in the physical world, you've I'm on a literal journey. I've cut ties to everything to heal deeper past life. And oh, right. Interesting. I've literally just got... Well, this is what I just done energetically in that journey. So again, like, watch it if I publish it, but I might not publish it. But again, I feel you were included in that because I'd said I was going to do it. So back and forth in the physical, I feel this is because I've pulled it in reverse. It's like you're sick of back and forth energy. Like, you want something consistent and reliable, and you don't want to be faffing about, is what I'm hearing. And I feel you don't want the back and forth of procrastinating about what you're going to do in business, you know, for yourself. That's what I feel that's about. I just want to feel another one, because again, this is in the creative space, the divine feminine. So it makes sense of what I said earlier, is that it's like you're done with that. Will I do this? Will I do that? When will I do it? Like, I feel you're going to be pushed to not delay ideas that you've got. A consciousness of lack. But what might have held you back for it is, again, not feeling good enough, or it might be actual money. Again, when we're not feeling good enough, it affects our money. So they're working with you right now in the physical on your consciousness of lack. But all the messages that came through prior to that, which you might not have heard because you were asleep, but just watch it on replay. They were all extremely positive. Basically saying if you come out of the creative space and you take aligned action, you will be a huge success, which is literally what I said when I bumped into you in the street the other day. So I love how spirit works. Oh, look at that. And of course you've got the loving man with the roses of all different colors in the divine masculine space, because you've got a loving man in your divine masculine physical space. I mean, which is not, it's not too common with people there's a few people that I work with that have got the loving man in the physical loving space. I'm joking, in the physical space, but most of the time they're not in the physical space. So that's lovely. So we already know that. So let's hear something else. Crazy. And it's funny because it was actually sitting there. It wasn't in the thing. And also, right, we've got behind a mask, but it's in reverse. So it's like, I feel this is like you've got a guy there, right, that doesn't hide behind a mask. Like he shows you his vulnerability. So like, which is what we're here to break the paradigms with. You know what I mean? Like I feel you really are best friends and lovers. And where you might feel like you don't get an easy time in other parts of your life, you feel incredibly blessed with this guy. Oh. Yeah. And he is a healing light that has been sent into your life as you are for him. All the feels. Right. Okay. What else? What? Hello, Claire. How are you doing? We're just finishing one of the soul family members' messages. Look at this. That is beautiful. So this is the difference when you're reading for someone that's with their twin flame and someone that isn't, right? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So again, this is just picking up on the fact that what I just said, like you've got an amazing guy there that is being vulnerable, being loving, and he's a healing light in your life as you are for him. And it's safe for you to love, and you're not going to be hurt this time. And also I've got somebody in the spirit world, I'm pretty sure you know who it is, telling me, well, it's just what I said to you. You know what I mean? You were going to get sent somebody that was going to look after you. So it's lovely. And there's passion there. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Love is in the air when Cupid's around. It's just all amazing cards. Divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. Again, it's like I feel you just have that strong, it's just twin flames, you know what I mean? Strong bond, fun, but you know, it's not always all roses in the garden, no pun intended, but it's, if anything, it could be you not running away, but you might put your guard up sometimes with some things, or just, yeah, fall into like what's going to happen to ruin this, something like that. I'm sick of cycles, people pleasing, exactly. As a Pisces moon, that is something that it will never end if you don't put your boundaries up. So I've told you this, but you will put your boundaries up because you will get sick of it. I'm in a state of calm bliss right now. Wow, good. I'm glad. So wait a minute, Michelle, did you hear me say that Michelle, so I done sorry, people are going to be like, Claire, you said this a million times. I done a shamanic journey, which was an hour, and it was for people that were stuck in any kind of karmic situation or a person that had a hold over you in any area of life. And all of you right now will have been included in it. If your higher selves wanted to be included, you would have been included, so that you've already had the healing, even though I haven't published the video. So that might be why. Or it could just be my calm, chilled vibes right now, but I feel you're feeling the heat. That's really interesting. But I'm glad to hear it. Right, so I'm going to give a wee more message and then we'll... You are safe. Yeah, so that's beautiful. So that's a strong message coming through, Dion, that whatever might appear to be that you're not safe or that things aren't going your way, the spirit world are looking out for you, and justice is coming because of the scales that I saw at the start. I'm protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. And like I just said about that journey, that's what that journey was for. It was for wherever people were in unjust situations. Yeah, and there's something about writing down any thoughts that you're having, dreams. Clairaudience, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So you've got a lot of the clairs there coming in. So your clairs are getting fired up big time. Right. I hope that message was helpful, and I'm going to end that there. because I've fallen into some kind of land where I don't know how long I was doing that for. It felt like, well, right. So sending you lots of love. Put them there. Right, so if nobody else is wanting a message, if nobody else has donated for a message, then I will go and I'll do the Mars and Capricorn messages, and I'll just so Mars is the planet of action. It's also related to the bedroom because it's about taking action. So and it's in Capricorn, which is about commitment, serious, structure, boundaries. Yeah. So we'll just see what comes out for all the signs. I'm just putting, what cards was I going to use? Was I going to... Right, oh yeah, I was going to use them and then the love ones, right? Because I felt it's really so that we can use the racy cards, right? Because I was like, what? How can I use them? Right, so so our twin flames would have received this too. Yes, yeah, totally. Like basically I said at the start that this was for you listening to it, and also your twin flame if they give their permission, their higher self. But I mean, why wouldn't they? Do you know what I mean? Because it's probably very likely that it's not actually. I can think of both. For some people watching this, you are the person that's stuck in a karmic situation. Like you are literally in, and that's not going to be, people aren't going to admit that in the chat, but some people are stuck in relationships that they don't want to be in for whatever reason. Or some people are just controlled by family, exes, friends, and like that's when I said the other day, get better friends. But it can be various different reasons, or work. So yeah, absolutely. Your twin flame will have got that healing too. So be excited because the cards I pulled after were pretty amazing. Right. So can't even curse right now. Oh my God. We've eliminated Michelle. We want your swearing back. I'm in a 1 year, which is all about action. Ah, interesting. That is blissed out, Michelle. Yes, right. So let's get into the good stuff. Right. So will we pull those cards at the end? Will we do a bit of teasing with them? Let's do the boring ones first, right? So Mars is the planet of action. So let's start with Aries, which is also Mars rules Aries. Fuck, where's my pen? Because I need to write it down. Or maybe I can just remember as I'm doing it. Right. It's so annoying that we can't actually see the time. Like, look how beautiful my pen is. Somebody gave me that one, so I admired it when I was on a course with them, and they're like, just have it. You know what I mean? You know those kind of people, like you're just actually genuinely complimenting them, and then they think you're hinting. I wasn't hinting, but I was cheesing because I love glitter. Right, so for Aries, what do we need to know for Aries, for the planet in Mars, moving into the disciplined, boundaried? But like I say, it's good because actually Mars going into Capricorn, because it's commitment and long-term, well, it would be long-term relationships. It would be serious grown-up relationships is what that says to me. Like I'd imagine, would that be true? I was going to say people with Mars and Capricorn might be people that would prefer a long-term relationship over, that's more Saturn. That's more depends on where your Saturn is. Like it wouldn't be people that kind of fleet from different relationship to different relationship, but Mars and Capricorn, it could be that for some people. I suppose it depends on, anyway, we won't get into all of that. Those cards, and I'll try and be serious. I'll bring through my goddess energy, and then my Sagittarius moon will be like If I pull the devil, I'll not be able to stop laughing because I don't know what the fuck's went wrong there, but he's got his thing in his hand. Like, it's not even attached to him. Like, what's went on there? Oh my God, I have the exact pen next to me. Oh, shut the front door. You are lying. You are not lying because you are Charlotte. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? I didn't even realize that pen worked, Charlotte. Who in the spirit world has made me pick up that pen? Stop being so weird. I've already freaked my dad out tonight. And I've got a pink tent there that I was saying to my niece tonight. I was like, you've been in that pink tent once. I've got a pink tent in my living room and no kids here. That's weird. It's like something off of, it reminds me of, oh no, now I've said it, I'm going to freak myself out. And she was like, yes, it's got my unicorn blanket. And I was like, yeah, nobody else has used the unicorn blanket because it was for you and you've not been around. But I didn't say it like that. I'm only joking. I See Dead People. What's that called again? Why have I forgot the name of that film? I wasn't just randomly saying that. What the hell's, what's that film? But you know, it's got the bit, the tent and the kid, and it's like, oh my God, freaks me out. Really freaks me out. Sometimes when I'm turning the lights off in here at night, I like run through my room. You know what I mean? I do, because it freaks me out. That's how scared I am of shit like that. And it's so funny because actually I'm seeing one of my best friends at the weekend, and that's who I went to see that film with. I think we were about 15, and I guessed what was going on towards the end of the film. So if nobody's seen that, then what the hell is it called? What the fuck? That's so annoying. The name has just totally escaped me. It's one of you, I'll say. Yeah, that's it. Sixth Sense. Oh my God, I don't know why I didn't. That means something, by the way. I feel like me not being able to remember the name of that very well-known film is like the awakening. You know, it's like your twin flame awakening. It's like your twin flame being like, wow, I don't remember. Oh my God. Like, do you know what I mean? There's something going on there. But yeah, that's what reminds me of that part in that film. It's really, really freaky. Anyway, glittery pen. That's crazy. That's really crazy. So yeah, you need to send me a picture. That's freaked me out. I was doing my nail course and my teacher loved my pen because it was all diamonds. So I gave her it. And when I finished the course to remember, oh, that's nice. Oh no, we've got one of these people. Shakira, are you still here? Or maybe Shakira got bored. I was going on for ages. Right, so that's weird, Char. I can't get over that because I haven't been using it. I don't know. It's just sitting there because I like it. I usually use my other pen. Right, let's do Aries and let's not. If somebody wants to be like, right, that's been 5 minutes, that would be helpful because I can't be spending all day on it. Right. What does Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anyone, because the messages can be anywhere. And 10 points if you watch that 4-hour video. Charlotte, I think you managed to make your way through. I'm halfway through it. I'll watch the other half like tonight if I can't sleep for tomorrow, and I'll do the timestamps. But the messages can just be for anyone, anywhere. But I'm just being polite to be like, Aries, Taurus, you know. Right. This is a card specifically for what you need to take action with, whether it's now or whenever the time feels aligned, but it would be now or in the near future. Wisdom. Take action with your wisdom, learning, joy, art, music. But I really do feel, oh, and that's interesting because it's got 2 little swans, and swans to me are always about true love. And the fact that it's got 2, it's about sharing your creative gifts with anything. So again, it's like what they're saying to me though is that my creative gifts are teaching about twin flames, and I wasn't doing that. So well, I was doing it on the down low, but I'm doing it in public now more. I'd slip it in now and again, but that doesn't, oh fuck, see what I mean? This is not, I can't do this. Like the innuendos are going to be insane, and that makes me really uncomfortable. But I'll just, it's not me. It's probably, do you know what? It's probably my dad's best pal in the spirit world. We're going to blame him. He would have actually made these jokes like that, and I'm just like, let's just blame him and it's fine. But yeah, but basically it's the 29th might be significant as well. So the 29th of January, fuck, that's Saturday. So Saturday might be significant for some reason there. It might be an anniversary of some kind, you know, a birthday. it might be something's happening on Saturday night. Sacred purpose, eternal flame, ancestral legacy. But I did just mention twin flames there, and then we've got eternal flame. So, right. Share your wisdom, basically, in a nutshell. And one more card for Aries placements. Detoxify, and full moon in Taurus might be significant there. I believe that is the flower moon. Might be wrong, but I think it is. Don't ask me. I don't actually think it'll be for a while, because I think we had, was that a new moon or a full moon that we had? Maybe it might be. No, I think it's May. It's usually May, but I might be wrong. Detoxify, basically detox, get rid of things in your life, situations, get rid of people. But yeah, like detoxify your life of people that don't appreciate you or see your value. Just anything that makes you feel like crap, like, and keep your heart open. So what I feel that's about actually is, I feel it's about wherever you might have been let down by people in your life, like to keep your heart open, because not everybody's going to let you down. And being channeled through an Aries Sun Venus. That's a correct message for Aries. Right, so, right, power. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. So there's a lot going on for the Aries placements. Rekindle. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. So that definitely feels like a rekindling of a relationship there, or a connection, when exes are released. So it could be literal exes are released on both sides or one side, or it's about clearing energy, because this happens even if you've not been in a relationship for a long time. It's good to sort of scan your energy field, or again, if you can, what I would say is, yeah, you can heal yourself, right? You can do your own shamanic journey when you watch mine, or you can do your own in your own way, if, like, I know lots of you do that anyway, or you can do a meditation, but there's a lot of stuff you'll miss. So I would advise people to go to an energy healer like me, if you trust me, or other energy healers or combination energy healers, because, you know, and this is, wow, I'm not going to go into details, but there was something coming back to me about something really not good that happened to me in the past. And I was like, why the fuck is that coming up? But again, it's coming up for clearing. And I find, you know, I just love all this. I mean, this is why I'm a healer and a counselor, and I love psychology and everything. And it's kind of like the subconscious is really intelligent, and, you know, you could think that you are open to love, but if you've been treated badly any time in your life in the past, in romantic relationships, or like, yeah, just any, like, it could be blocking you from allowing healthy love into your life, because you could, like, your subconscious could be sort of running this script that everybody's going to hurt you. So clear your energy, whatever that means to you. Either someone is literally releasing an ex, or needs to clear their energy from being in a partnership, or, you know, needs to clear the hurt from a partnership. But the time has come to clear your energy. Right, we're going to cap it at 3 cards, or I'll be here all night. What are you saying? You spent a lot of time in my kitchen the last 2 days. I've picked up lots of messages that were very aligned and often will resonate with the placements readings. So thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. And that was funny when I said about the dishes and you said you were doing this. Yeah, it's so crazy. I can always, like, whenever I just randomly say something, it's usually because I'm picking up on something that somebody's actually doing. Weird. I remember once in a journey, I think it was in my group, and I'd said, like, if anybody needs a pee or anything, and then one of the girls was like, oh my god, I literally just put my phone against the wall as I went for a pee. It's like, there's no secrets around here. Right. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. That's not a coincidence. I just shared that. And again, I do use my own stuff where I'm guided to it, but this is particularly pertinent to this because I am Aries. So there's a lot of Aries placements looking inwards, doing a lot of soul searching. And again, like I was saying, that was just something that came up for me that I was like, oh, like, that's not good. But once you feel it, you can heal it. If you don't bring something up to the surface, you can't let it go. That was deep. Right. Are we ready for this? Are we ready for what? Give us one card to let us know what this Mars and Capricorn transit has in store for Aries placements. And if it's that card again, I mean, it's not that card, but I mean, and it's not the worst, but I'm just kind of like, So I feel there's some kind of truth coming to light. So that actually does make sense. And I've just said about examining what is causing you to feel this way. It's like truth is coming to light within you. Therefore, definitely with twin flame dynamics, truth is coming to light for your twin flame. So where that is aligned, there's the truth may come up to the surface and the truth might be communicated. And I don't know what the hell's going on in that card, but again, it's like, honestly, some of them baffle me. Seriously, it's just like that's what truth, and also it could be like very direct communication. That's what I mean. I'm just going to have to sit one day and be like, right, so. But Mars and like Capricorn is direct. Like that's where my third house is. So that's why it's one of the reasons I'm so direct. Right. And here's a message from your twin flames higher self, whether you know them or not. We're just going to pull free because we can't get everyone right. So I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. That's a good sign. That is basically someone's twin flame is starting to understand. I replay our conversations over and over. Well, obviously they can't be doing that if you never met them. So this is for people that knew each other. So yeah, it's just like kind of, well, it's a way of keeping the memory alive, isn't it? Like that's what why I think I heard that song the other day. I wonder if you're happy without me again, and that's got that kind of vibe of, because once you realize you are a twin flame, you realize who your twin flame is if you knew them. You do just fundamentally, you do just want them to be happy. And that, you know, it's a weird thing, isn't it? But a lot of the time, yeah, if people have got low self-worth, they will just think, well, they're happy, so I'll just leave them alone. Or I can actually think of a scenario where that happened for someone. And yeah, they had saw someone on a night out and saw them from afar, and they actually looked like they were having fun. And the person had felt that, and again, this is anonymous, so the person had felt that actually the person hadn't been in that place for a long time. So they made the judgment call to just leave them to it. Which is really quite sad if you think about it, but I am not available. So that could be for some, you know, someone's not available because they're with someone else right now, or they're not available because they're going through their own healing process. But again, that's what I mean. It's like, you know, if it was codependent, kind of toxic, controlling stuff, or desperate, like, you know, someone would just kind of be at someone to give them an answer and all this kind of stuff. But again, you've got to find a healthy balance. So like, you know, there's meant to be separation periods in these connections for a reason. Otherwise, you will just keep coming together in part and coming together in part and coming. And then if you actually take the time to heal, though, and then you're like, no, I'm ready to have a go at this. Like, I'm aware it's going to be intense, but it's going to be amazing as well. And I'm ready to have a go at this. Then you're more likely to go the distance. And that's what Mars and Capricorn would be interested in. Boom, love it. Makes sense to me. Right, let's do Taurus. How long did I take? Was that more? That was 10 minutes, wasn't it? I can't seem to do the old 5-minute messages. Right, so Taurus. Where's I put Taurus? Oh, I've committed now. I'm going to be here all night. No, 11:30 I'll finish probably. Right. What day's tomorrow? No, I'm always like, what day's tomorrow? Because like I can do this when I've not got something the next day. I've got stuff to do, but I've not got like live stuff. So then I can have a lie in and I can maneuver it all. So. Right. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. Give us something about what Taurus needs to take action with. At some point throughout Mars and Capricorn. Sacred action. Wow. Decisive focus. So again, Taurus placements, the 17th of February might be significant there. That feels like that's the full moon in Leo. I think the full moon in Leo, it might be the 16th to 17th, something like that. So look out for that. There's also like a leopard kind of headdress thing on this woman's head. But I feel it is about taking sacred action, but like really being able to make a decision and go forward with it, Taurus. Perhaps where you've been stuck with making a decision before with all the retrograde energy. Yeah, and just having fun, the dance of life, like going with the flow. So like making a decision and moving forward with it, rather than, I feel a lot of people have been in that, like I pulled the thinking man today, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, but like I feel a lot of people have been in this thinking energy and mulling stuff over and like not feeling a bit stuck in the mud. And that's what retrograde energy can feel like. Believe me, I've got 6 of them. But it's very good for deep reflection. And like, that's why I will say I'm very patient, because I have to be patient. I have to be patient and loving towards myself, because it takes me a long, long time to do what other people, but then that's what's weird. People that work with me, their healing goes like at lightning speed. But that I can go very slow at things. I mean, including taking ages to do a session. So, but hey, people get, at least they get more than what they bargain for. Right. So action. Focus on the positive. New moon and Sagittarius. So Taurus placements, focus on the positive and attend to the details. Yeah. So I feel right now is about attending to details as we wrap up the retrograde seasons. And then you'll be able to take action with something. Right. Like I say, these are mainly going to be the love messages, but I'm just doing a wee bit of whatever action stuff, because Mars is action as well. Right. 3 cards. So this is going to be for someone with Taurus placements or whoever. Specific message for someone. It might be for a few people. It might be one person. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Don't panic. We'll find out what the other ones are. This could be about people needing to leave situations that aren't for them because they're not being loved in the way that they deserve. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yeah, I do feel it is that. It's like unrequited love. It's like you're in a loveless. So someone's in, this is someone specifically, someone's in a loveless situation, boring, stagnant, or worse, like you're treated like crap. Something like that. Yep. Christ, that's pretty specific. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. But in this case, I feel it's a good thing, like, because there's no love there. And you know that there's a love worth waiting for. Because it's your past life. We reunite with our loved ones again over and over through many different lives, past lives. I feel it is like your past lives memories have been coming up to the surface and you can't yeah, look at this. Listen, Taurus, you're getting a wee bit more right, because I need to tell the rest of the story. I'm not doing this kind of, if you want the rest, go to the extended. Well, I'm not doing that yet. I don't think I'll ever do it, but I might be wrong. You could be like, Claire, you said on the 26th of January, 2022, you weren't going to do that. I was like, well, I fucking changed my mind, right? I'm going to do a Patreon at some point, but I don't want to do the whole, anyway, I don't know. I might, so I don't think so. I don't like them. Like, I'm not like, oh God, I want to hear the rest. I'm going to, no. I might do it with those cards though. Once I get my head around them, I might do, and it's only because it's only because of what they are. Anyway, so, right, rejoice, embrace your love and connection. So this is like basically after somebody realizes they deserve better and it's worth finding a love that's worth waiting for, worth doing the work for, separation will take place because your past life memories are merging. Embrace your love and connection, rejoice. That's what's coming your way quite quickly, actually, after somebody parts from something that isn't for them. As long as you're receptive and doing the work to heal yourself, to know that you're worthy, be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. So it's like a fated thing that, you know, you were meant to realize that you weren't worthy, that realize that that situation isn't for you, rather, and that that you weren't worthy. That's what I said, that like that person's making you feel that you aren't worthy of anything other than this, and you are. And as soon as you realize it and move away from it and realize that you're playing out some unhealthy pattern, what fate is planned for you will come in. True love comes when you least expect it. Love it. Right. So, and then we've got for Taurus, playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember that love is the greatest healer. And I feel that that is about, so again, that was a wee specific message for, I feel those cards are going to give a specific message, but this is for Taurus placements, whether you're in a relationship or whether you want to attract one. Be playful, be in that playful, fun energy. And you will attract all kinds of goodness your way. My throat's quite sore, by the way. These might be like, they're not going to be my usual standard, but hey, they might be. But maybe Taurus placements have got a sore throat. I don't know. What's this? The wheel. Yes. Look at, oh my God, I love it. So that one's not, I mean, well, it has. It's got 3 naked women on it. So, but it's like the wheel of fate, fortune is turning, and that is what I just said in that thing, and it will go in your favor. Yeah, and you know it because there's a high priestess on the subconscious. It's like you can feel it. You're just feeling it's time to break free, and maybe it's because the journey I just channeled helped you. Still can't curse. Oh my God, what have I done to you, Michelle? Give Michelle her swearing powers back. That's not what you were meant to do. Right, here's a message from your twin flame. I'm becoming a better person. I regret lying to you. Oh, could that be with what? I hide behind material things. I don't know what that's about. I want to feel that way again. Sorry, that one always makes me laugh because I'm like, what went on? Right, so, right. Gemini. Right, Gemini, what action, what advice do you need about action? Idyllic times, the garden and paradise. Paradise, what number is that? 48 might be significant, and I feel I need another one. Shamanic journey, purpose, attunement, vision quest. Well, I feel that paradise can come about when you, if I publish that, I don't know why I keep saying if I publish it, I'm right, if I didn't publish it, just give your permission that you were included in Times of Illusion. The 23rd of February may be significant, and I really do feel though that shamanic journey, providing I publish it, is going to help you find that paradise, Gemini, because you are the sign of the twins. Or just doing a shamanic journey of any kind, like, you know, basically doing the energy work to free yourself from where you feel. That's what frustrates me, you know, that not enough people know how real this is. Like, if you even realize how many people have helped, like, in a shamanic journey, especially, like, to energetically have the conversation with someone, and then it happens in the physical. Like, it's real. You know what I mean? If you're scared to have a conversation with someone in your material world, do it energetically. Like, use one of these journeys and do it there. And then it'll be so much easier. Like, and especially if if you're angry at someone or whatever, like, talk to them, just talk to their higher self without any fear. And then something will magically come about in your material world. And if that doesn't happen from watching my recorded stuff, it'll be a massive sign you need to book a session, because it's always going to be more powerful in the actual live session, if you resonate with me, that is. Because right now, all my sessions for the rest of this week and next week, it's all going to be generational healing, and they take ages. I love them, but they're intense. And that's not, you can't do that yourself. You can do some that, but not the way that I do it. Like, well, obviously, because it is the way that I do it, but it's intense. And that's what a lot of people are needing right now. So, Gemini, make time for self-love and embrace the flow of life. Yeah. Oh, look, and it is the full moon in Gemini. That feels cool that you are Gemini. So again, I feel the full moon in Gemini may be a special one for you, especially with the twins on the card there. And as long as you make that time for self-love. Right, so now is the one where right. This is going to be a specific message for Gemini placements. Let's pick up on a situ. Romantic feelings in reverse, and I feel it's important that it's in reverse. So someone wants to express their feelings and they know that they're real and worth exploring, but they're a bit hesitant, tested. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. Oh, throat chakra. Yeah, see, it's hard for this person to express how they're feeling, and they're finding it very testing. This might, oh, look, but they will do it. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel it's got something to do with money. So it's either something to do with they're having money issues or not feeling good enough or worthy, something like that. But it's like they're going to work through that and come towards you. Again, that isn't everyone's message, but it will be someone's. And general one. Yeah, look at, my God. Wow. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Now, the thing is that there's only one card in that says I love you. That's why I'm like, oh my God. Let's see if it's like a really lovey-dovey tarot. It's probably, watch this. I've just said that a lovey-dovey tarot, and it's going to be like some big raunchy fucking position or something. Right. What does Gemini need to know? Yep. Well, actually, that's kind of romantic. Lots of strong arms. What one is it? Right. Yes, somebody wants to give you something anyway. Yep. I wouldn't expect any less from Gemini in the bedroom. Yeah. Someone coming in with something. Expressing their love. Right, so offering you gifts, willing to put in the work. That's what I feel that's about, right? Oh, and I've just pulled out free altogether because they want to feel that way again. And they left before you could leave. They left you before you could leave them. And you were the best thing in their life. I love when it makes sense. Whose word was that? Right, okay. I'm just banging through these, and that's not the right term to use when we're doing this, is it? But it's what came out of my mouth. Right. Right. Cancer. Cancer, sun, moon, rising, Venus. We got any Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the house? Or anyone? Because these messages are just for anyone. Just claim where you feel it's yours. We've got River of Blessings, releasing constraints. Yeah, again, see, that journey's freed people to share your wisdom. Yeah. Cancer placements. Oh. What other action? The Mars transit for Cancer. Clear your mind and think it through. Yeah, so there's something going to be coming about in this Mars and Capricorn transit where you're going to be able to clear your mind because you've had time to think it through in the retrograde season. And that's why your River of Blessings is coming in. Love it. Right. And a wee specific message for someone that's Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Got the hiccups now. Oh, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Because they have, well, they either want forgiveness or they've worked on, yeah, a bit of both. They've worked on forgiving themselves and they want another chance. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I feel though they could be coming from quite a toxic or codependent previous relationship. Addictions are affecting your romantic because I've pulled codependency. So yeah, what you're dealing with there is someone that's really been really hurt. And they need to really work with a lot of, forgiving. It's like healing of, and I can't get the words out either, and that means something. It's like they're beating themselves up for allowing themselves to be stuck in that kind of situation. So they're really going to need a lot of healing when they come up. When they come up. Maybe you do like live high up or something when they come up. But it's like they're going to need a lot of understanding, basically. And they might not trust you because of what's happened to them. So that, yeah. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring about romance. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. But yeah, despite whatever pain and hurt, and again, this is a specific situation. Let's use these cards now. Despite whatever situation somebody's been in previously, and it's not like somebody's coming out of something and jumping right to you. It's whatever last thing they were in, or they could have been in multiple different relationships where they've been hurt like that. But it's like they now know what they want, and they're going to offer it to you, but there's a lot of hurt there. And then I'm going to do the wee I love you unconditionally. I wish I could take my words back. And I'm starting to understand our connection. We will be together again. Yeah, but you see, this is, you came closer than anyone. It's like I can feel that whatever's went on with this, it's like because they love you unconditionally, they didn't want to hurt you. It's like it was easier for them to get involved with other people that didn't mean as much. And I feel they might have even said to you that, like, I don't feel the same or whatever. Like, it's like I'm feeling like quite but whatever it is they said, they wish they could take their words back because they knew that hurt you. And they're understanding, like time has given them the understanding that they want to come back. Well, that's good. They listen to me when I say we want specific. Right, now we'll do Wait a minute, let me see what the other one is. Yeah, I'm kind of, what I'm feeling with that though, right, is it's like, it's either the person isn't trusting you or you're not like believing them, like, because it's like, yeah, because it's like, so that's if the picture means anything, but I've pulled it in reverse, so it's kind of like passion, but it's like, yeah, I feel like there's just going to need to be clearing of the air in conversations there before people can move forward, to regain the balance. Like, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Yeah. So again, it is just there's fucking hell. Who was that? Cancer. There's a lot of shit that's went on there. Right, we need to move on. They're all going to be like this. Right. So couples counseling right now. Right. So had to look up where my Venus is. Pisces. Oh God, that's you'll not be awake for that. Oh, Vola, that's you. I have to think who it is. Hello, Vola. I can't listen to it all, but I didn't realize it was Scorpio moon. I keep crying today. Oh no, sending you love and hello. Yes, we're in the deep field. I'm just going to actually see. Yeah, 24 degrees and climbing. So we're in the later degrees of it. Right. So what does Leo need to know about Mars and Capricorn? Oh, go that one then. Precognition, psychic ability, future vision. The 13th of February may be significant, Robbie Williams' birthday, and friendship. Support, fun, unity, and play, and that is a 14. Oh, so we've got the 13th and the 14th of February. Somebody's having a good time there at Halloween. But yeah, I really do feel there's like Leo placements or whoever this resonates with. Your psychic ability is really opening up in this transit, and like you're just being able to see far into the future is what I want. That's what they're saying to me, but like kind of like being able to see how things will work out more than ever. That's what I want to say, where you couldn't before, whatever that means. And that's far too many cards, so I'm just going to take that one. Detoxify. As long as you clear the energy it needs to be cleared, then you'll be able to embrace the flow of life. And there's the twins again, the full moon in Gemini. Right, and then this is where we're going to pull a specific message for Leo placement or whoever it resonates with. Oh my God, right, that flew out, so it's important. Attraction, divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. So again, this is just about acknowledging that, yeah, twin flame dynamics are, although again, that is debate, but like twin flame dynamics, there's a huge chemistry, a huge sexual chemistry, a huge just chemistry overall. But the superficiality bit would be like you could totally absolutely be drawn to somebody that you really fancy, but like it's things like where money wouldn't matter and stuff. Like I can think of loads of situations where like maybe someone's got way more money and then the other person hasn't, or there can be imbalances like that, but it's because when you work together, like you'll both be able to create all this abundance together. But those could be karmic blocks, like or like religion or anything like that. The things that don't really matter, and I get the ego, because it usually is like where somebody needs to go through the ego death, the dark night of the soul, to be like, so we're like that card, and that'd be funny if that comes out. Actually, there's a card in that wee deck that's like, I hide behind material things. So if someone was kind of quite overly obsessed with showing off with things like that, with money or just material things, or thinking that that's all there was to life, then that's where they get a rude awakening. And you're actually, it takes your life being broken down to nothing. And it doesn't matter if you've got all the money in the world, if you haven't got your sanity and your gratitude and all of that, it really doesn't matter. And it's kind of like, do you know what? Oh, that's funny. I wondered when that's good. I was listening to, do you know the song in Inception? And it's called Time, and it's Hans Zimmer. And it's, if you listen to it, right, it's honestly, it's one of my favorite pieces of music. But if you listen to that song, right, if you're on the twin flame journey, it literally describes your journey. For me, it's kind of like when you listen to it, you're like, it's because it's really intense, and then the music gets, but it's kind of quite sad, but then you can tell when it's quite happy as well. It's like, depending on how long you've been on the twin flame journey, it's like it tells the story of the journey without using words. And that's what I can feel Spirit saying. It's like, it's like you begin to sort of, I don't know, I can't put it in the words, but that's going to mean something to someone. So yeah, just listen to that song, Soulmate. Yeah, and then as I was channeling that, and I was holding a card that says, yes, this is your soulmate, but to me that is, yes, this is your twin flame. So, and that's not a coincidence, I've just said that. So I don't know who that's going to mean something to, but well, when you listen to it, it's like the kind of the hurt and the pain and the love and the passion and the chemistry and the why has this happened, and the confusion and the separation and the union, and it's just all in it. Yeah. Who's this for? Leo, right? And that's what I was trying to get across. Yeah, is it like things that once mattered to you and your person, or both of you at one point, it just won't matter. You'll just be like, I just want to be with that person. Like, forgive me for I have sinned, like both of you, and then you get it. Yeah, bond. Yeah, a love bond grows stronger over time. So this is definitely a case of absence makes the heart grow fonder and makes you realize what you want. This could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner, you see. So what I'm feeling there is that's definitely people that have been apart for a long time. That's what I'm feeling. Right. So I wish things could be different. I left when I saw you with someone. Yeah, see, they've been apart a long time, and then someone saw someone with something, but they want you. I want you. I think that's a good cue to go into this. I nearly called them the sex cards. We can't call them that, but they are that. No. Right. What do we need to know? Oh, for Christ's sake, it certainly is. So we've got the orgy card. I'm sorry, I can't use these yet. This was a test, and I'm just like, I can't do this. So I want to run away. The moon card. So the moon card, if we just ignore the picture, is about secrets. So I feel the secret is going to come out soon, that this person wants you, and absence has made the heart grow fonder, and they're not sure if you're with someone or not, but they're going to just go for it anyway. Because the bond has grown so strong that they can't handle it, right? They have to let the secret out. What's in the subconscious? Yes, you see, there's somebody making an offer to someone. Right, and I'm glad you're getting entertainment from this, Charlotte. Oh God, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into the light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for life. If someone told me even a year ago I'd be reading sexual magic tarot cards on YouTube, I'd be like, You're a fucking liar. You're a shit psychic, but turns out it's happening. Right. So if that isn't proof that you can change in a completely different person overnight, I don't know what is. So there you go. Whatever that means to you. For fuck's sake, what's going on here? Right. We've got sacred action for Virgo as well, decisive focus. So decisions being made, things finally being able to move forward. Angelic assistance, divine guidance, love and support, helping you with that. The 6th of February feels significant for some reason. I think I possibly could finish around 11:30, but famous last words, maybe not. But we're halfway through now, so attend to the details. Moon in Virgo, and we're on Virgo. I love it. Well, you're good at that, so you can keep doing that. And there's the full moon in Gemini again. Embrace the flow of life. So when is the full moon in Gemini? Because it feels like it might be important because it keeps coming up. Right. And we've got forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. It's important right now to take a step back and spend time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now's the time to give to yourself. Now, they wanted me to pull 2 of them. Right, this is a specific message. You love it, really? I do. It's fun. Well, it's just something different to do right now. I'm like, and also it's because I'm being told to, like, very strongly. And sometimes I have no fucking idea why, but right. So wedding, this situation involves marriage. So could be that you're already married. It could be that you're going to marry the person. Let's see what it is. Rejoice, embrace your loving connection. Could just be union as well, because to me, when I pull that wedding card, it's just about a union. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So I feel like I've picked up on people that are, and that's funny because I can think of someone I know that is married to something. This is people that are already married. And there's just a need to kind of nurture that connection a wee bit and just bring back the spark, bring back the push. Book a session with me because I seem to ignite people's light there. It must be my Venus and Aries in the house of sex. That's why I'm probably using these cards actually. Yeah, and forget, there's something, just forgiveness and learning. There's just, you need to reconnect again and work on your partnership. Because she's like, no, I'm not listening. And he's like, please just listen to me. She's like, no, okay. You know what I mean? She's turning away. So it's just a bit. Oh, shit. Right. Did I already pull their cards? No, I can't remember. Yeah, I did. Right. So let's go into the wee conversation-y cards. Is it going to be carrying on the same conversation, or is it just someone else's random conversation that we're nebbing in on? This is hilarious because I'm like the least nosy person ever, right? But this is fun when you're doing this. Do you know what I mean? It's like, claim your story. I know I'm a distraction from that fucking. I'm just gonna fucking chuck that card away. It's so annoying. I know I was a distraction from your pain. Right. I'll wait to. I do feel it probably is a continuation there of, it's like in a marriage when somebody can blame everything on the partner when actually they need to do the healing themselves. Both people need to heal, but it's, you don't, but again, in a twin flame relationship, it's, it's going to be even more intense, because I'm just thinking about, I can just think of a few people where that is the case. And it's like, if you're not understanding that you're in that connection, and that basically whatever it is you're seeing them struggling with, and you might, again, if you're not in the person's life, you might not be seeing, you might be sensing it. But if this is a couple that are married, which I feel it is, you can actually see them going through some sort of pain. And rather than thinking that they're the ones with all the problems, if they are your twin flame, and this is a couple that are twin flames, I fucking get sick of saying the word twin flames, seriously. Say TFs. When you turn inwards and you heal yourself, you will begin to see the shift in them. And I'm being shown who that would be about. So I really resonate with the card. It was a distraction from your pain. Well, I'm glad someone likes it, Charlotte, because it's the one where I'm like, oh, it just takes me a minute to be like, what does that mean? I want to be more than friends. Well, that doesn't make sense if this is a married couple. So now we're moving into someone that, well, actually, it does, if you think about it, because, I think we're still going to stay with this married couple, because it's like, I do feel it's like someone's not realizing that they need to heal too. And it's kind of like projecting it all onto the person. And I feel I want to be more than friends, because it's probably not, we'll check it out with the tarot in a minute. But I don't think there's been a lot of sex there, actually, because the connections, like, the sparks went out. I feel you even though we're apart. Well, again, that didn't see, but I'm changing it a bit. Like, I feel that there's distance in a marriage here. Yeah, and now it's not making sense yet. So whoever that's about, just did a wee prayer. Right, so oh, fucking hell. That's fucking scary, by the way. That was spot on, because I've just pulled the 10 of swords. I mean, I don't know why she's got her tits out. I don't know what the hell that's going to see. Look, this woman's crying with a tissue. Like, oh my God, don't tell me he went away with someone else. I'm not liking this. I'm stopping this. This feels nosy. I don't know who this is about. Fuck. It's like, well, I mean, it could be about like the end of struggles, the end of difficult times. But I mean, there's a couple shagging in the wind. Sorry, that's not nice. I said it though. There's a couple getting it on outside through the window, and she's sitting crying. So what's went on there? Is that her man? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. It's the end of difficult times anyway. And he's coming back. He might be having outside sex too, because that's what they're doing. But maybe it's like, maybe, could that be that way? No, it couldn't be. I was going to be like, maybe somebody's leaving something and then somebody else is coming in. I don't think so. I think somebody maybe. I don't, right, anyway, I don't like picking up and stuff like that. So I don't know, like, it could be that, right? It could be like somebody's like went away, and it's just because these are sex cards, right? I think it's just been a difficult time. And you're at the end of that now. And because that's about passion, King of Wands. So it's like the passion is going to come back there. So don't pay any attention to the couple out the window, right? Just leave that. It's not, well, I hope it isn't. Right. So Libra. they're going to make us go into that stuff though. because it's Scorpio moon, it's like my Scorpio energy is going to be like din 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 din. Somebody's lying. Right, so Libra. We've got healing earth, the power to give and receive healing. No comment. Infinite mind, awakening consciousness. So that's what's happening, giving and receiving and awakening, spiritual awakening. Sounds like a couple getting their tantra on. And Libra, you are the sign of partnership. Know your worth and step up and lead. And someone's taking the lead, someone's taking the action. There's forgiveness happening because that just drew my eyes in too. Let's go straight to these. Right, let's pick up on a specific thing again because it's fun. We've got 6 more. No, wait a minute. 5 more. Five more. What do we need to know about somebody's I was about to say somebody's sex life. What do we need to know about somebody's sex life? No. What do we need to know about somebody's love life? We can't be saying that because we really will get hit with some info. Right, so attraction. Divine, oh, that one again. Divine soul counterpart, attraction transcends superficiality. So yes, it's not just about how somebody looks, it's about their soul, their mind. And that passion, power, the power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. You deserve love, you're lovable. And again, I really do feel it's because there's been a lot, when I say I really do feel that's a message coming in stronger, it just means it's truer, true. You know, it's just kind of like, it's yeah, it's just when it's a strong message. So yeah, basically it's like, you know, because this is a sign of partnership too, I really do feel it's like someone's worked very hard on their worthiness. That's what I feel. Right. And it's time to disconnect from the world. And again, I really do, this is a bit of union because like, look, it's like retreating from the world. So I feel it's like people connecting and going to spend some time alone away from the world. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of love. That is really cool because I pulled give and receive. So again, it's like someone's no, well, both twins most of blah, blah, must have worked on their worth. And then that's funny because my lips went all like I couldn't talk. It's like nervous energy. There's shit happening. That's what's happening there. So life's a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you'll be surprised where it leads. There's a lot of like there's a lot of yeah, I don't know, nervous energy that I'm picking up with whatever's going on there. Right. Let's see if these wee cards give us some insight into that. I put my Tantra meditation CD onto my phone yesterday. Now, what kind of Tantra are we talking, Charlotte? Is this just kind of yoga, kind of? Because the kind of Tantra that like keeps coming, you know, they keep channeling shit to me. I'm talking like Tantra with another person Tantra. Do you know what I mean? Like that Kundalini kind of moving the energies. I feel you leaving me behind. Well, that doesn't fit with it. The timing wasn't right for us. I wish I could share my good news with you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I'm so attracted to you. So that's all the messages that came. It doesn't really fit with the thing before, but I'm getting too tired to kind of tie it together now. So it is what it is. Right, I didn't pull one of these though, did I? The Emperor, yes. So, right, wait a minute. Now I kind of do need to, yeah. So again, that does kind of make sense. Somebody's getting their shit together. Oh my God. Somebody's getting their shit together. Somebody's getting their shit together because it's the Emperor, right? So it's you or the other person, but it must be both of you. And they're stepping into their divine masculine energy, regardless of what sex you are or they are. I can't remember what the message was, but yeah. And there's going to be celebrations there, guys. Good Lord. So somebody's getting their shit together in their celebrations. Right, yeah. So Libra, and oh God, I have no idea what's going to come out for Scorpio, but if this is tame, then there's been a terrible mistake. What card just fell? Right. Okay, my exercise for today. Right. What have we got? So, oh my God, I hope let me just, yeah. It's like, I need to pull these up. Oh, shit. Go. I've actually got leggings on underneath these, by the way, because I had it for layers and now I'm like, yeah, see, it's delayed. I don't know if I like these. They're a bit much. It's fine though. I went with them for today. Right, so Scorpio, what action does Scorpio need to take in Mars and breathwork, eye gazing, intimacy, etc.? Oh, right, so it is that, yeah. But how can you do that alone? Is it just teaching you for when he arrives? Oh no, wait a minute, you can, yeah. Right. Forgive. So there's forgiveness going on. Full moon in Pisces might be significant, and let your fears dissolve. Full moon in Cancer. So that is a lot of emotion. That's a lot of feelings. Yeah, and that's a lot of coming to completion and endings. When you let your fears dissolve and you forgive yourself and forgive whoever else you need to forgive. And we've got, and be courageous, strength, fierceness, and family, and abundance. So pretty amazing. I'd say that's the best messages that have come through for them, for the signs. And then trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And that's what, oh look, talking to Tantra, that looks like very, I haven't listened to it yet. It's on my phone. Next set, listen to it. Yes. Well, let me know. But yeah, so that's interesting that we were saying that, because that is very, well, actually, they're not looking at each other there, but surrender. At times, you must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Again, so that feels very much like wherever you're trying to work out something too much, like let go and trust and see where the cookie crumbles. Right. Let's pick up on a specific, shite. Okay, right, that means something, right? Matt, those tarot cards nearly fell on the floor, and that would have been a nightmare. But I caught them. So again, I really do feel Scorpio placements. We have a few tower moments going on or something, because because everything means something. So the fact that that nearly fell, but it didn't. So it's kind of like, again, that makes sense with the fear card. It's like fearing the worst, but you could actually prevent the worst from happening, or you're thinking the worst is going to happen and it's not. Right. And on that note, we've got love yourself first. Yeah, and it's because you need to love yourself more. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So again, this is either that this is someone in a relationship already where there's unrequited love, as in it's not there anymore. It might be there for one person and it's not there for the other, or there's just no love there. There's just no love there. Or what was the other thing that came to me? Or if this is a twin flame, it's they need to love themselves more and they don't think that the love will be reciprocated from you. That feels very Scorpio, actually. Because I always say Scorpio, Venus and Scorpio especially, but Scorpio energy is like Romeo and Juliet love. It is, and that's where the South Node is right now. It's usually like, we'll always describe it, it's like, you know, this is all I want, so I'm not going to go anywhere near it. Like, it's just, it's about pain. So you kind of have to see that for what it is and ignore it. Not ignore it, but, you know, because it's like, I'm Scorpio rising, so I get that. It's like, you know, you could go too much into woe is me and victim mode. So you kind of got to then be the Scorpio, you got to be the Phoenix rising, you know what I mean? Because I have been there in my life that it's like, oh, nothing good ever happens to me, all that kind of shit. And it's just kind of like, well, it won't if you go with the glass is half empty and you don't believe. Like, that's again, that's why you got to work on your subconscious blocks. And if you've got a lot of Scorpio energy, where somebody, we've all got it somewhere in a chart, but if you've got a lot of it, like what I have, you're probably have to going to smash through a lot more. But it is possible, because like I say, amazing stuff is happening for me now, and I accept and love myself unconditionally. Love is in the air when Cupid's around, but because, look, this is good, when you love yourself and you realize that your fears with the other card are false evidence appearing real, and probably from previous relationships making you feel like that, unless this is that someone's in a relationship that there is no love, and obviously they would need to come away from that before love can come in. But what else is it? Past lives, yeah. This is the same as what I've done for the other one. We reunite with our loved ones over and again through many lifetimes, because again, there's past life memories of awakening for someone. Embrace what destiny has in store for you, and that means past lives awakening this love. So that unrequited love does feel like there's no love somewhere and you're being pulled where there is the love. Look deeply within to read, to discover your soul purpose in your relationship. Deep feelings, because we're in Scorpio moon, and I have to fucking hell, not maybe. So it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It's time to disconnect from the world, retreat for passion. Yeah, right. I expected no less from Scorpio, right? And you were the best thing in my life. Oh, that's really interesting, because I was listening to a song that's, oh my God, is it actually called that? My God, it actually is. So that is really, I mean, Spirit are so clever, right? Like, I don't really listen, like, I love listening to music channel, and like you saw, like sometimes that's how I'll give my messages if I'm guided to, you know, have that on mute. But I've got Spotify and I don't always put it on, right? I forget about it. But like, I was listening to it today and it was Ray LaMontagne. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I used to love him. I love him, but I don't like listen to him all the time or anything. And I don't know, I just put my light songs on and it came on, and it's really interesting because it's like, I just love his voice. But the song is literally, I think it is something like you are the best. It must be called You Are the Best Thing. So I don't know, it must be called something like that. That's weird. So yeah, that might mean something to someone. But yeah, I love all her songs. Because has anyone ever seen, have you seen Prime before, Charlotte? Prime, I love that film. It's amazing. Probably because it's, about a counsellor as well. But I just think it really beautifully handles the difficulties that come up with age differences, actually. Because it's such a shame, like they really fall in love. Well, actually, I've just ruined it. But yeah, they really fall in love with each other. But then it's like she has to let him go because he's wanting a baby and she's too old. Well, she's not too old. She just doesn't want one, I think. It's like anyway, you need to see it. Like he's really young and she's older. And it's just that it's nothing to do with twin. Well, actually, I suppose it is, but it's like twin flames gone wrong. It's like fucking, what do you call it again? It's like La La Land. Ain't no happy ending there, apart from a smile through the window. We don't like those ones. Fuck, don't watch that. You'll depress yourself. But that's so. I think it's like I could hold you. I mean, anyway, I'm not going to sing it to you, but it's something about like being in someone's arms, and I just love that guy's voice. It's like. I don't know what I was going to say there. I don't know what his voice is. Is it sexy? I suppose it is. Yeah. I just like voices like that. I love any James Arthur songs. They're all like, I just love them all. Just voices like that. Right. You've not heard of the film Prime? Do you know who Ray LaMontagne is? So anyway, sorry, I floated off somewhere, but that's really weird because that song came on my playlist and now it's there. I know I was, oh fucking hell, here's your card again. I know I was a distraction from your pain, right? So again, it's like at one point in this journey, you put a lot of emphasis on this person, when they're in your life, they will be able to, everything will be amazing. But it was just pulling you away from the healing that you had to do for yourself. I don't react when people mention you. And again, that is because it's not because there's no feeling there, it's because there's a lot of feelings there. I wish things could be different. Again, it's just, again, Scorpio energy. My life is not as together as it seems. Right, so did I pull one of the, yeah, I did, didn't I? I couldn't get through La La yet. I've not seen all of it, Charlotte. I've only seen the end, and I think that's all I needed to see. To just be like, how annoying. I feel it's someone trying to sabotage the twin flame journey. Like being like, oh, it's all very nice if you think you can have that true love, but that's not real life, is it? Fuck you. Yes, it is. Some people get it. And we've got, for Scorpio, of course we've got, oh no, we haven't. That one's not too, so we've got that one. Again, it's like, someone bringing something your way, offers, and Queen of Wands. Yeah, passion. Right. Creativity. I'm like, how many more have I got to do? I can't stop halfway. Right. Oh, I've lost the pen and everything. Oh, there it is. Can't get over that. Like, see what happened with my dad earlier with it, and then that's crazy, man, crazy. Right, I've googled it with yes, good film, Charlotte. I think you'd like it. It's not necessarily if that was going to be about twin flames. I suppose it, like I say, it would be about a bit of a tragic one. But actually, no, because how do we? Maybe they did get together. I like to think actually, right, that my alternative ending to that film would be I'm ruining the ending. Yeah, I basically just watch it, right? You'll see what I mean. But I think even though it ends like that, I bet you something could happen is that actually, although they part ways, they might end up together again. A bit like what happens in Dear John and The Notebook and The Vow, all these films, you know what I mean? At the end of the film, it's like been fucking 7 years, and then you see them coming back to meet at a fucking coffee shop like nothing ever happened. Do you know what I mean? Oh my God, just putting the moons in my phone calendar. Who signed off on half term with a full moon bang in the middle of it in February? Eh? I don't get what you mean. I don't get what you mean. What do you mean? Right. So, Sagittarius. You are Sagittarius rising, Charlotte, aren't you? Charlotte, how have you managed to stay awake this whole time? Healing Earth, the power to give and receive healing. Oh, there's that one again. And balance. So that feels very twin flamey. Realizing that you balanced one another out. Go deeper. Hey, we're not in Scorpio anymore. We're in Sagittarius now. New moon in Scorpio. Release your blocks. Oh my God, I was only joking. Look, we've got new moon in Scorpio and moon in Scorpio. Release your blocks, but we're on Sagittarius. So again, I feel Mars and Capricorn is going to be about going deeper into your feelings and releasing blocks. And that's because Capricorn means business. It's like, it's time to bust through this shit. And that's probably why I was saying that about I dedicated the past year solely to busting through my own subconscious blocks. And I still do every day, but I really dedicated time. I still listen to a lot of daily hypnosis for the things that I know I really need to work on. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. And only time will tell. Interesting. That definitely, yes, I know. That's why I was saying it's one of your ones. It's that definitely feels like that could, be like for people like you that are kind of apart from their twin flame, not seen them for a long time. It's like, accept things the way they are right now, but only time will tell. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this is someone's specific situation. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. But again, this is like if you don't know who your twin flame is, or even if you do know, just enjoy your life where you're at, doing what you love, and whoever it is that is meant to meet you will meet you when they're ready, when they are enlightened. Again, nobody's enlightened, but when they, have been enlightened to what this is all about, they will come and meet you. Like, they will be pulled to you. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine. Yes, I'm headed into more healing. The healing never stops, does it? Calling in your soulmate. Wow. Yeah, so this really is, Charlotte, this feels like it can be for you too. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Again, that is about being ready. Look, this actually, with the balance card, whatever that was, balance and giving and receiving, it's like someone that's worked to balance their own energies of their masculine and feminine energy. And then you can start to get to know somebody when they come towards you, obviously. But until then, enjoy the present moment and your own awakening process, because that never stops. And when that person is enlightened about the connection, they will come to you. The universe will make sure very soon, apparently. The devil pull something like this for you directly, like not that long ago, Charlotte. Clearly decide what is you want so that it comes to you now. And what I would add to that is make sure that your own subconscious blocks aren't stopping that from coming in. Cherish your relationship. Yeah. Nice one. And we need to let each other go. But you see, that's in the sense of right now to do the healing that needs to be done. Because really the irony is when you know, that's why I always love things like that. If you really love someone, let them go. Because if it's meant to be, they'll be back. If you hold on to somebody too tight, if you fight, like that's what I mean about codependent or controlling relationships. If you know, if people think that that's love, if you're holding on to somebody because you love them that much, you don't want them to go. But actually, ironically, that's going to make somebody not just leave, that's going to make them run away and never come back. Whereas if you just give someone the freedom to be themselves and find out who they are, if it's something is meant to be, like I'm talking more about twin flame connections, like they will find their way back, probably after being in not so good stuff. I lost myself for a little while. See, I'm channeling right now. We need to let each other go so that I can lose myself and the things that I don't want to realize what I do want. It's time for me to heal now from that. And isn't that interesting? You just said it's time for me to heal now. I wish I could share my good news with you. Now, like I said, whenever I read that, I always think that it's like a pregnancy or something. And then it's like, but it doesn't need to be that. It could be they've got a promotion. I wonder if you're happy without me. Yeah. Okay. We need to stop that somewhere because it's just right. So I think you did, yeah. My impatient self was like, yay. Yes, I was taking that on board when you said that in the last live. Took some time to send my twin flame love. Lovely. I mean, it could be argued that, like, say, whenever you are healing yourself, you're healing them anyway. But I just think it doesn't hurt to, like, in the moments where you actually can tune in to, hey, wait a minute, this is not mine. Like, something bad is happening to them. Like, you can really feel it. You know, just, you don't need to spend all day, but just send love. I mean, that's actually called tongling or something. I remember reading that in a book like 15 years ago or something, 10 years ago. It's just a simple practice of like sending love from your heart to theirs. It's a bit kind of like the opposite of that would be like when you're sending hate somebody's way or negative energy, like, you know what I mean? That kind of, it's like, you know, that's why I would say that, like, even if somebody has done wrong by you or any of that, you know, don't, you know, everyone knows this, but, you know, send them love because those are the people that need it the most. But that's, and really it just comes back at somebody tenfold. So it's stupid to do that. Like, even if somebody has done something really bad to you, send them love. You don't need to sit there again being like, oh, I send them so much love, I'm so happy they fucked me over. No, you just be like, you know, sending them love. And but if it's somebody that, you know, that you care about, that you can feel is in pain, then give it a wee bit more effort, you know what I'm saying? Because it will help, like, you know, and like say, there'll be, if you follow quite a few people on the twin flame journey, there'll be some people that will give you really bad advice, and some people will be meaning to give you good advice. Like, they'll think that it's genuinely what you're meant to do, but it's just got to be really discerning, because it's a fine balance of what I would say is hold the vision, trust the process. So to me, that means know that you know what you feel in your heart, but don't let it consume you so much that you don't get on with your own life. Like, you have to hold the vision, but trust the process of you doing your own thing. You know what I mean? And that takes time that means different things for different people. Yes, well, with things like that, like Reiki, shamanic healing, spiritual healing, it's all the same to me, Charlotte. But like, it's kind of like, but when you're giving yourself Reiki, my belief would be is you are giving your twin flame Reiki. Do you know what I mean? Like you're one and the same. That's what I try to say to people. It's like you're the same energy. You just got different lives and different bodies, but it's hard to explain. You know what I mean? Right. So I'm more going by the picture, right? So what did I just say there? Yeah, I feel this is like apologies or something, or like big changes. It's like he's like offering her something. Wonder if that has anything to do with what I was just saying there. And then the world, yeah, completion, the end of something. A lesson being learned, a karmic lesson. Right. Anyway, I'm going in a weird place because I've been doing this for so long. Right. Capricorn, and then wait a minute, Sag, Cap, Aquarius. Right, I've got 3 more, and then Pisces. Can you stay awake till Pisces, Charlotte? Right. What do we need to know for Capricorn? Oh, and hello, Jennifer. I don't know if I said hello. I read it and I don't know if I read it out. Like I read it in my mind. I don't know if I said hi. Right, Capricorn. Action you need to take is achievement, effort plus intention. So that is very Capricorn. Oh, and Mars and Capricorn. So again, I really do feel acknowledgement of your achievements is going to be getting like coming your way for the effort that you've put in. Sensuality, you know, because you've applied your feminine wisdom with your masculine wisdom, and your some kind of achievement is coming about. Again, you've balanced your own energies and something is coming about. Yes, I'm doing good. How are you? Well, I'm tired now because I've been channeling this for a while, but I'm good. All good. New moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine, open to change. So again, tune in to your divine, your source energy, and be open to change. So perhaps the next new moon in Aquarius, which is on the 2nd of February next week, is going to be an important time for you, Capricorn, because I just pulled you new moon in Aquarius. Right, what are we doing now? Surrender. At times you must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. And my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Isn't that interesting? After I was just going on about that, do you know what I mean? It's like your twin flame's always with you. You know what I mean? They might not physically always be with you, but they're always with you, whether you like it or not. That's what I'm going to say. Right, specific situation for Capricorn or whoever these resonate with. I might just stop saying their for the signs. I'll be like, listen, it just breaks it down, doesn't it? Because it's like I just don't think they might resonate with your, well, Charlotte, they resonated with all your placements, didn't they? But it's like just you could really miss a message for you if you only watch your own, is what I'm saying. Right. But I know they're long, so keep an open mind. And then that's what I was just saying. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So this to me would mean your twin flame may differ from your usual type and expectations. But what we'd add to that is if there's not a strong sexual chemistry and connection, I don't know that it would be your twin flame. You know, I've heard some people spouting some shite like it's kind of, it's spiritual connection, so you don't need to be attracted to some that bullshit. No, I've never met a twin flame connect. I've never met any twin flame where that is true. Like, just saying. Confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. And that's not coincidence. I was just saying that confusion gets created there. You know what I mean? Past life relationship. You've known each other before. Yeah. And again, it's like, that's what I was saying there too. Like you and your twin flame have been in many, many lives with one another. And that's why you'll be so drawn to their eyes in particular, because the eyes are the window to the soul. I'm not even kidding. I've just pulled past lives. That's why I mixed two decks together. I've pulled past lives followed by past lives. Look at that. Past lives, past lives. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. Yeah, so definitely for Capricorn placements or whoever that's resonating with, keep an open mind. Make sure you're not allowing your mind to be confused by lots of different people saying lots of different things. Tune into your divine source first and foremost, and then other people that you resonate with, like if you're resonating with me right now, and it feels like destiny has something in store for you quite soon. Yes, because perhaps you're in something that there is no love there. And Spirit wants you to have your twin flame now. So clarity is coming. Take time to think about your situation to gain clarity. Interesting. Yes, but I pick up loads from others too. What bit was that about though? Yes, of course you will, because you're a Pisces. If you mean picking up others' energy. So yeah, because of my Pluto in the 12th house, which is Pisces, I soak up everybody's pain. Especially after a channel shit like this, it's like, fuck, I need to go and change myself. Right. And let's pick up on somebody's pain right now. Right, someone for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, I'm starting to understand our connection. Someone's awakening. I want to tell you how I feel. I want you. The sexual chemistry is coming through this big time. The timing just wasn't right for us. Finding out the truth crushed me. And again, I feel the truth is like the truth of what? The connection. I love you unconditionally. I feel the truth is about the connection. And oh my God. Right. We haven't had too many bots, but there's one. Right. Look deep within my heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And my beloved sitting on the top again. And yeah, there's, because look, this is, I love when it all feels like it makes sense, because this is like reminiscing about the past, like look, because it's someone painting a picture of a couple. But it's like, so whether you are a woman doing this or a man doing this, it's like someone reminiscing of past love. Could even be like childhood love, teenage love, but it's love in the past. And I did pull past lives twice. So, right, Aquarius, right, two more and then I'm done. My back's hurting now because it's like I've been sitting here for ages. Right. It's not even worth adding the lip gloss, is it? I'll just let myself wilt in front of you. Right, so Aquarius placements, innovation, new creations, and that is Aquarius energy. Miracles, ancient wisdom, awakening, ancient wisdom, miracles coming your way, and innovations. And there's full moon in Gemini again. Embrace the flow of life. New moon in Aquarius again, open to change, and that is the next new moon. Wow. Oh my God, and this is for Aquarius. That's amazing. Aquarius got new moon in Aquarius. Love it. And I'm just cutting it. And you get your twin flame. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. And again, it's not going to be for every Aquarius placement that happens, but I'm just bringing through the message for whoever it's meant for. And I'm going to go with this far, right? You and I were too young. Oh God. Oh no, that was the one before. That's interesting though, that card before. I lost myself for a little while. So again, perhaps you met too young. Someone needed to go off and find themselves. And it's time for them to heal now for whatever they've endured on their journey. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I remember every detail of that day. I want to be more than friends. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So I feel like I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson is like, you know, again, it's like, it just feels like I keep tapping into the same energy of it's people that have, and again, it's like, I said this the other day, I feel you leave me behind, that's the ascension. It's one half of the twin flame not realizing that they haven't done anything wrong by going off and living their life with other people. It's what was meant to happen for both people's spiritual awakening. I'm so attracted to you, and obviously the attraction is still there. Right, so oh, thank you. Yes. I think I can actually feel that. Yes. Yeah, I can, because I can like feel them. Thanks. Right, so I wasn't hinting, but I'll take it. Oh my God, fucking hell. Wowzers. Right, so soulmate, your soulmate's already with you in spirit. Believe this, they'll manifest physically. This is definitely for someone, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or just anyone. If you're like, it's hidden made in the heart. Yes, this is your soulmate. Yes, this is your twin flame. Openness. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationship. Signs. Watch out for the signs leading you to true love. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So that can just be like slinking off together to spend some time together to cherish your relationship and passion. And getting to know each other. Yeah, so see, that's a union. Right, and kind of wishing I was an Aquarius placement right now, because someone's getting their shit together. You know, that someone is realized that they are the divine masculine and they're ready to get their shit together. That was a good message. Right, so last but not least, and well done for staying awake, Charlotte. Let's do Pisces. Building your world, creation, expansion, networking. So I really do feel for Pisces placements, this is about pushing yourself out your comfort zone further than you've ever done before. So again, it's about that networking. It's about expanding your circles where you need to, and darkness to light. And again, but I feel in this sense, it's darkness to light. It's a few things. It's like where you may have been in real hermit mode. It's like it's time to come out from the cave. It's like I'm seeing that the Rebecca Campbell deck, you know, like come out of the cave kind of thing. But also it could be like where we're still in winter, aren't we? Where we've just come through a dark winter, the darkness, like the healing. It's like about this as we get into spring, it really will be coming out into that networking energy and balance. Yeah. So yeah, I can see how that would make sense for you as well, Charlotte. So that's what Mars and Capricorn is going to be doing for you when you go deeper. And you did say that about the healing new moon and Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm losing my words. And trust all will be well, new moon in Virgo. So the new moon in Scorpio and the new moon in Virgo could be significant ones for you. Right, and this is a specific message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for anyone. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Obstacles. Look for ways around obstacles to find happiness. Yeah. So it's like someone's trying to tune in to whether these feelings that they're having are, it's more reciprocated is the word that I want to say. Like they know that they're real, because it's like not being able to sleep at night, not being able to get somebody off your mind. So this could be you or this could be the person, because it's a specific situation, but actually it'll be both of you. Because if one's feeling that way, well, it's not necessarily that if one's feeling that way, the other one will be at the same time. But I feel when people are needing union, it is that. Because it could be as well that you have been there at one point in your life, maybe not even that far, like long ago, but it could have been years ago. And now the other person is going through what you went through years ago. But if you're coming your union, you will both be feeling strong feelings at the same time. There'll be a lot of sexual feelings as well. You know, it'll just be like it's because it's sacred spiritual sex. It's not just, it's like it's not the same as other connections. Yeah, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So again, a lot of healing going on there, and just looking for ways to overcome obstacles in your life. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships and looking for the sign. I feel like this is picking up on, it's like picking up on the twin that doesn't get it as much. That's what this feels like it is. Signs, watch out for the signs leading you to true love. Yeah, so that's definitely somebody that's like having feelings about someone, doing a lot of healing, looking for ways that things could work rather than seeing obstacles, which I've explained before, that's quite hard for some twins, because if you are the one that's typically quite, hence the tantra, yes, if you are the twin that's quite optimistic, then there's every chance that your twin flame is going to be more not like they're like, you know, not like they're pessimistic all the time, but it's just, it's not as easy for them to see how something could ever work, the obstacles. So that's why it's good for you to send healing their way. And just reassurance, like it's not always so wise to do that in the physical. Like I wouldn't, you've got to tune into your own situation. It's not always so wise to like bombard the person with actual like messages, because that's just a bit much. Because with that, it's their place to come towards you, you know, like but you can do that energetically. Right. Balance, see, because you're balancing each other out. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So that's talking about honouring the energetic. It's like basically the way I see it is you've made a contract, right? You've made a soul contract with someone. Fuck knows why, but you've made us. I mean, because it's hard. You've made a soul contract with someone to balance out the yin and yang, the energies. And it's funny that my trousers is black and white. And at some point you've made an agreement to face it. I want to be more than friends. I couldn't let you get close to me. I always want to break out a song with that one. I love you unconditionally. I love this because Pisces is about unconditional love. I left before you could leave me. I will wait for a sign from you. But again, what did I say about Pisces moons in particular earlier, or Pisces placements? That, you know, everyone's big on a sign, but like if you kind of like stay too much in the feminine energy there and you don't take action with something when you're guided to it, especially if you are the person that you know needs to take some sort of action. I wish I could take my words back. Yeah, well, you don't want to be doing that. But again, it's yeah, different situations, because there's a healing process that needs to be honored there. So it's like patience all around, patience with yourself and patience with your twin flame if you're in that position, is what I would say. And things will start moving forward pretty goddamn quickly from next week, is what I'm going to say. Finally, I can curse again. Fucking right. That's funny. The blissful state has worn off. Right. Let's end it with one of these cards, and let's hope it's one that I can decipher, because I need to. Yes. So, oh my God. Ace of Swords. So some fierce truth is coming your way, Pisces. Placements or anyone. So it could be truthful communications, some raunchy goings on if the picture is literal. Like some 50 Shades of Grey shit going on there. Each to their own. And some big love though, because we've got the King of Cups on the back. So somebody's got so much love for you that they don't even know how to express it. Like they don't even know where to start. So I mean, it appears they're just sitting having a cup of tea in the garden, and she's like, I don't know what's going on there. I can't even work that one out. But yeah, so some truth and new beginnings and big love. Oh, and a lot of sex, because the devil's behind that, and the tower. Yeah. And oh, actually, we've got the devil. That's the one I was talking about. I mean, that's just like, and that one too. I mean, that's actually pretty. The tower. I mean, what is going on there? Like, they're having sex and some guy's bursting in with an axe. That certainly is a tower moment. I mean, is he like, get off my wife? I don't know what's happening there. Shit. Yeah, so a lot of love to give. Devil can be, yeah, it can be like addictions. I mean, it can be not good stuff, but I feel like that's more meaning like someone's got a lot of love to give and they're going to show you it. Tower moments could be just like big, big change. It's like big changes going on. And the lovers, yeah. I mean, this just screams sex. I mean, these cards are about to. Anyway, we need to end this now. So, well, I've sent my sign, so I'm waiting for them now whenever they're ready. Yes. And it's like I just said, whenever you're ready, whenever you're ready. What's that again? I don't know. That's a song, but I don't know what. I don't even really like that song, I don't think. Anyway, right, guys, I'm going to my bed. So I hope that whoever needed the messages got the message. Your eyes on the devil card, they popped out like the cartoons. Yeah, well, because it looks like a cartoon. Like, how's this thing in his hand? I don't even know if that's what that's meant to be, but I mean, it's like, what is that meant to mean? Like, I just don't get it. Anyway, I might use them again sometime, but I might not. Like I say, it's a bit like I'm more of an oracle card girl. I do like the tarot now and again, but there's just there's too much going on in them. Like tarot, sometimes I have to stop and sort of thing with anyway. But like when there's all that going on, it's like, do I read the picture or do I just say the meaning? And it's just, yeah, it's too much for me. It's too overwhelming. Right. Sleep well, guys. And like you say, the thing is, right, the main point is, see, when I do this, it's great if you like the messages and they resonate with you, which it will for the people it's meant to. But it is really just about the healing, right? I always say this. I could be sitting telling you what I had for my tea the last 5 nights, except I wouldn't be able to tell you because I can never even remember what I had for my tea last night. But it's just a way for the healing to come through my voice and through my energy, you know. And thank you for the healing for my back, Charlotte, because it isn't so anymore. And yeah, so basically, yeah, you know what I mean? It's just a way to relax people, because a lot of people will have fallen asleep on this. So, and I will watch back that journey that I've done earlier, and I'll publish it tomorrow if I feel led to. I'm sure I will. But if not, just give permission. It was cutting off karmic situations. So anywhere where anyone has an unhealthy hold over you, whether that be in love, you know, ex-partners, and it might be ex-partners from ages ago, like clearing the energy, you know, family, friends, business, could be addictions, anything like that that's like got an unhealthy hold on you. So just give permission for it, and time is an illusion and you will get the healing. But it was yeah, I think that might be what blissed Michelle out, but unless it was me chatting on here. Anyway, I'm going to go now. So sleep well. And what day's tomorrow? Thursday. I probably won't be on tomorrow because I've done this tonight, but I don't know. I might be later on at night, because as long as I get some work done during the day, got some recorded readings to do. I might do yours tomorrow, Michelle. Don't hold me to that. I'll feel into who I'm meant to do, but yeah, I think yours might be on the cards. And I know you said, yeah, just whenever it's meant to be, but yeah. And then might be on Friday, yeah. So I'm meant to be seeing my friends at the weekend. We'll just see. We'll go with the flow. I'll see you when I'm meant to see you. Right. See you later. Bye. Oh God, my God. Oh, I look so tired and my makeup's wet everywhere. That's fine. Bye.